good?
Yeah.
I'm checking it right now. Checking it. Good?
Yeah. All that shit go in your eyes and shit. That's some shit. Dang. He checking to see if we can hear anything anyway. Popped up. GMSNORTHCAROLINA777. You good? Yeah. I'm going to start speaking because I'm
All right, shalom, shalom. All right, we are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. All right, we come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of this wicked, sinful kingdom called America, aka Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt. All right, before we get started, all right, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. And shalom to all the brothers out there that the four corners of the earth pushing this word and our righteousness and sincerity, man. We gonna start off like we always do with the real children of Israel. Judah, the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, the so-called Jamaicans and West Indians. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Zebulon, the so-called Panamanians. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. Gad, the so-called North American Indian tribes. Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indian tribes. Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians to Chileans. Asher, the so-called Colombians to Uruguayans, and last but not least, Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. If you see yourself on this sign, according to the seed of your father, turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai before America is destroyed.
Right.
Right. America will be destroyed in your lifetime. Amos 9 and 8, Baba Kashar, Isaiah 55 and 11. We're seeing all these things taking place. The Lord said He's going to do it. And it's happening now, man. We're at the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Okay, hey.
He said, bro, not later, but now.
That's right.
It's happening now.
That's right. Yep. We in those times, man. America will, aka Babylon the Great, will be destroyed in your lifetime.
Cause shit, you see Sleazy E, he through.
Yep.
You see Sleazy E walk past here, that man through. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That man through, don't know what to do and he don't got a clue. You know what I'm saying? Or what's going on, but he through according to the Bible.
That's right.
So this is Amos chapter 9 verse 8, that's what you want? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
The Lord's eyes are upon this sinful kingdom, man. And everything America promotes goes against our nationality, goes against the word, man. Okay, this is the sinful kingdom that the Bible is speaking of. And the Lord's eyes, He's using the angels to keep tab on this place, man.
Right.
You know? And He has a controversy with the inhabitants of the earth.
That's right. Once again, Amos chapter 9 verse 8, behold, the eyes of the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is a man of war, not a nice guy, not an entity that you should be playing around with. Look, this is the entity that actually shut America down.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
Yeah, he used man going to other Lord. How can a man then understand his own ways? Yeah, he used man to do it. But it's all being orchestrated by the God of the Bible. You want to know why all these restaurants are closed down? See, America had that pride demon on it, right? So, well, look, that virgin thought she couldn't get popped.
Right.
Oh, yeah, America is the place that everybody's coming to, they flocking to, so forth and so on. Look at the streets are paved in gold and all that. The Lord shut it down, man. The Lord made everybody sit the hell down and go in the house, man. And found out who you are. The God of the Bible made everybody stop and take a look at themselves, man.
That's right.
And if you won't stop and examine yourself during these times, right, here's something wrong with you, man.
That's right.
Every one of us should have been examining ourselves more and more, man.
Right.
This is the time to get in tune with the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and what He wants us to do, man.
That's right.
You know? And I'm going to finish it off. And I would destroy, oh yeah, upon this simple kingdom, which breaks all the laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible. What place is that? America, man. Now we know ultimately it's talking about the children of Israel, but you can equate it to America right about now, right? You know?
Right.
Pass laws to make you break the laws of the Bible. They pass laws, unrighteous decrees, going right back to Isaiah the 10th chapter. They pass laws, you know what I'm saying, wicked laws to make it to where you go to hell off, man. You know? And the Lord said, I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
The Lord's going to utterly destroy this place from off the face of the earth, which is why you're seeing World War III heating up, man. World War III is the end-all be-all wars. It's going to lay the land of America desolate. But Komodo dragons going to be dwelling here,
right.
The remains.
Straight up desert creatures.
Yeah, desert creatures. Talks about that in Jeremiah 50.
Vultures and everything gonna be pecking on these people's flesh, man. You have Bashim Shai say he's gonna give these animals a great feast, man. The biggest cookout, the biggest barbecue you can ever known to mankind is gonna happen real soon. That's everybody love barbecues, right?
Right.
They say they like meat flamed on the grill, right? Where America's gonna be that grill, and you people gonna be the meat. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got this precept. This is Isaiah 13, verses 21. As a matter of fact, verses 20 and 21, it says, "But it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt from generation to generation."
And that's how you know it's speaking of Babylon the Great, aka America, because ancient Babylon is known as Iraq.
Yep, modern day Iraq.
Modern day Iraq. So people are dwelling there in that land.
It's over there. It's over people over there walking around now, looking all at the monuments, looking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this modern day Babylon, you know what I'm saying, which nobody ain't gonna inhabit it. You know, it's talking about America, because like bro said, over there in Iraq right about now, you got people over there looking crazy, walking around, hot as hell.
Says, "Neither shall an Arabian pitch their tent there."
Oh yeah, and that's that cut right there to all these people, these bunker planners and all that. You got people, you know what I'm saying, spending millions of dollars on bunkers over here in the Americas, man. Look, you're not coming out of that bunker, man. You're gonna die in that bunker, man.
That's right.
Because ain't gonna be nobody coming up out of the bunker telling some, where's everybody at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So I see vultures, I see Komodo dragons. Where's the people at? No, that ain't happening, man.
That's
you know, ain't gonna be like the book of Eli. People walking around, you know what I'm saying, fighting for food, fighting for ammo and all that. No, when the smoke clears after 200 million ICBM missiles hit this place, ain't nobody gonna inhabit this place, man.
That's right.
The Lord said, I'm gonna destroy the inhabitants of this land. So what of that, bro?
Can you say something?
Yeah.
Because you said nobody's coming out them bunkers. The reason why is because they got the bunker busters.
Right.
So the missiles that hit the ground, go inside the ground, then explode.
That's right. Just like penetrating a hole. You know what I'm saying? With your arrow, the guy at the bottom is gonna penetrate that ground with his arrows, man. Them ICBM missiles, man. He's gonna go down and it's gonna cook them people, man.
Because if you first say weeds, right? America's that weed in the ground, man.
Right.
You know, if you just take the top off, the weeds will keep on growing. So the Lord is going to root this place up.
You need that weed killer.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You need that weed killer, man.
That's right.
And that weed killer is them ICBM missiles.
That's right. Here it is. This is Isaiah 13 and 21. It says, "But wild beasts and desert of the desert shall be there." It says, "And their houses shall be full with doleful creatures."
Right.
They're going to feed off the remains, man. Here in America, man, the creatures that are able to withstand the radiation after the destruction of America. This is all biblical, man. There's no good times coming to America, man.
Right. There's a footnote about
America has seen its glory days. You know what I'm saying? That's a wrap for this place, man. It's a wrap for this place, man.
Right.
Doom and gloom.
Right.
Charlie all dead right about now. Remember they used to come through with the music and all that? That's all dead now, man. Stars and stripes. That's what you people gonna see, stars and stripes for real, for real. You're gonna really see some stars soon come, man. It ain't gonna be pretty, man.
That's right.
You know, 4th of July. Oh yeah, this 4th of July weekend too, man. Well, you got Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans going to South Carolina, getting rockets and all this other fireworks and all that nonsense. When the 4th of July was established, you know what I'm saying, you was enslaved. You was getting your back beat in. This is the celebrate and commemorate the stealing of this land, man. You know, so-called America's independence from Britain, right? From England. You know what I'm saying? When England kicked out all the crooks and criminals, you know what I'm saying? They came over here and stole this land and ate the people of this land, man. Come on now. America, what you think, just because of monument, you think that's the worst thing that can happen to America? It's some monuments get thrown down. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. And God, the Bible's gonna throw this whole damn place down, man. Monuments included. This is the beginning of sorrows, man.
That's right.
Because all that so-called forefathers, one number of crooks, robbers, thieves, murderers, cannibals, all that, man. Oh yeah, then all of a sudden America's gonna help you out, right? It's like they have the Native American Indians out when they gave them smallpox in the blankets, right? Never trust thine enemy, man. That's why the God of the Bible said, I'm gonna destroy that sinful kingdom from off the face of the earth, man. Some more to that, bro?
It says,
I'm gonna finish off this too.
It says, doleful creatures and owls shall dwell there, the satyrs shall dance there. It says, and the wild beasts of the isles shall cry shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons.
It's describing all the animals that's going to be able to withstand radiation. It's going to be eating off you people.
Yep.
And these are the only animals like that, you know what I'm saying? Like the vultures, the different owls, the Komodo dragons, they're the only ones that can withstand that radiation, man. It's going to come, man. You know, they're going to have a great feast too, man. Go ahead.
In my footnotes, it says next to owls, it goes into like ostriches, which ostriches live in Australia.
Right.
They can stand in great heat.
Right.
And stuff. So while this place is burning and still smoking, these certain animals will be eating off the
That's right. A cookout. Told you a barbecue.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
And the last part it says, her time. It says, and her time is near to come.
And look, her time is near to come, meaning these prophecies going right back to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. The vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not lie, man.
Right.
It will not tarry, you know?
Right.
So yeah, you've been seeing it, starting off with the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. You've been seeing us out here for years, and you're wondering why ain't nothing happened. Because it's set for an appointed time.
That's
but
right.
this will happen.
That's right.
This will happen in your lifetime.
That's right.
Not 30 years from now, not 100 years from now, but in your lifetime now.
That's right.
It's gonna happen now.
That's right.
Not later, but now, man.
Right. That's right.
The thing the Lord just got us out here just to be out here, and you got these people walking around with these dirty ass masks, man, that they've been having on for like a month now. Mask been through. You can't change that joint. Know what I'm saying? This place is a wrap, man. Go ahead, bro.
And it says the last part. It says, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Yeah, make sure you close up to the brother so it can be heard, bro.
So, like you said,
What it say again, bro?
I'll read it again. It says, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Right, and her days, meaning this place ain't gonna be no happy days are here again. No, them days are all the way, man.
That's
Her
right.
days will not be prolonged because the God of the Bible, and since you read that right there, I want to read this right quick. I must be allowed to read this. Since you read that, I must be allowed to read this, brother. Then the rod, know what I'm saying, can continue on what he doing. This is Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Going right back to that scripture, meaning the God of the Bible ain't gonna prolong the days of America being destroyed. It's at hand, man. That's why the scripture say it's high time to awake out of sleep. Why? Because salvation is nearer than what we believe, man.
Right.
And we believe it. The Lord gave us faith to believe that salvation and destruction are nearer than what we believe, man.
That's right.
That's why we pushing so hard, man.
Yep.
The Lord got his spirit on us to push hard, man.
That's right.
No, seeing, you know what I'm saying, that vision is for an appointed time,
Right.
man. We see it clearly, man. We see the vision clearly.
Yep.
Brothers having dreams of it.
Yep.
And when you read the scripture, you actually put yourself there, man. You know?
That's right.
Go ahead, bro. You want to put you on the skid, all right?
Isaiah 13 and 4.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. And we're close, like the brother saying, through the Spirit, we're close to those times. We're in the appointed time, and these are all faith boosters. So you got brothers who are amped up in the Spirit, man. It's like a second wind going on, man.
Yep. What's that song? It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. So look, nobody got to say nothing. It's written on the wall, man.
That's right.
This place is through, man.
Yeah.
And you people ain't got to believe it. That's why 4.3 million of y'all are gonna get evicted from this time to next month, man. Cause you ain't want to believe the words of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. You ain't want to turn back. You Israelites didn't want to turn back to Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. Now you losing your crib. You're gonna lose your mind. And anxiety gonna kick in. Everything gonna kick in, man. Tribulation.
Yep.
In them other words,
Anguish.
man. Yeah, anguish. Anguish of spirit. All that is coming down the pipeline, man. I got it. Cause I'm about using the precept.
There's the 55 that he wanted, but I guess you go first.
Sure.
Yeah, bring out Isaiah 55:11 and we'll drop it.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall the word, it's like, so shall my word
Right.
be
Your word. Your word.
my word,
His word.
my word,
Our word.
my word.
Yahweh Bashim Shah's word,
Yep.
man. This is the word of the Lord,
That's
man.
right.
That's why it's faithful and true. Everything the God of the Bible said was going to happen is happening right now as we speak, man. And Jay still running around looking bugged the hell out. Don't know what's going on. Don't even know that it's Saturday, man. They don't know what day it is. So you know they don't even know what time it is.
Right.
But they don't know what day it is, they most definitely don't know what time it is, man.
Right.
It's time to come back home.
That's right.
Right.
Seek Yahweh by Shem Yahushua while he may be found.
Right.
Call ye upon him while he is near. The Lord is showing mercy right about now on the earth, man.
Right.
To the hopeful elect anyway. Go ahead, bro.
It says, so shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void.
And we're seeing that happening now. The word is going forth out of the Lord's mouth through his prophets that he set up.
Right.
Which, by the way, that was a prophecy that came to pass.
Yep.
The Lord set that up. You know, the scripture said, I'll give you passages according to my heart. Hey, start with the apostles, the elders, and great millstone on down. You're seeing that take place and everything else taking place.
That's right.
Why? Because the Lord is not a man that he should lie.
Well, we'll say this. We seeing it take place.
Yep.
Yeah.
He blinded 2/3, you know what I'm saying? So
Two-thirds
they
blind,
look. You see us out here, but you can't perceive what's going on.
Yep.
Right.
You don't know what the hell going on right about now. And yeah, that's Isaiah. And I got one just backing off what the brother just read, just backing up your point. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. Yahweh at sundry times in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets.
Always spoke through the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, by the prophets, man. Different times, okay? And what was the other one? Diverse manners.
Yeah, let me get it again, Salakia.
Yeah.
I was about to grab another one for you. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. Yahweh, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets.
Yep, in different times and different manners, man. He spoke through the prophets. Jeremiah, Isaiah, Nahum, you name it, man. Lord Yahweh came.
Yep.
You know, Isaiah, you can go on, man. You can go on and on, but the Lord always sends forth his men that he revealed the secrets to. And they go out and warn the nation of Israel the things about to take place.
That's right.
You
Got
know?
a precept. Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord,
Yep.
Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, I change not.
Lord changed not. He says he revealed the secrets to the servants of prophets. He said he ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna reveal it to his servants.
That's right.
Okay? So he ain't never changed in his process of delivering the message to Israel.
But they still waiting on the Lord to come down and deliver them the message, bro. He said, I change not. In sundry times and diverse manners, he spake to the people by the prophets, man.
Prophets, yep.
One more, bro. Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law in his mouth. For he is the messenger
The messenger.
of the Lord of hosts.
He's the messenger of the Lord of hosts. He's bringing the message, man,
Right.
to the people.
That's right.
He's the mediator the Lord set up, you know, of course, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
You know? So it's always been that way, but these people can't perceive that we, you know, Lord willing, we adore.
Right.
We start with the apostles, the elders, great millstone on down, that we're those men coming to you through the truth, man.
Right. Coming live and direct on the street corners, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know, the Lord sent his messengers to the street corners, man.
Street corner. Yep.
Not behind an abandoned building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? On the street corners, live and direct,
Right.
front street, telling you this, that, and the third,
Right.
man. Whenever Yahweh Bashim Yahshua want to get a message across to the people, anybody.
Right. Yep.
He sent Moses to talk to Pharaoh, right?
Yep.
Right.
He sent all his men to whoever, other nations or his nation, Israel.
Yep.
And gave him the message. Did you
Yep.
get the message, my man?
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Right. And if I could just say,
Yeah,
not in a bow tie and a three-piece suit or whatever,
Right.
and on a podium, 'cause
Rough
you got,
garments.
right, and rough garments, because you got what's his name, Farrakhan doing
Yeah.
a major speech today.
A word.
You ain't heard from him in a while. He ain't out there on the street. He's a false prophet.
Right.
Man. So if you watching and you reading the scriptures and you seeing what's going on, you would know that he's not a man of the Lord. Okay.
That's right.
Precept. So you said, look, we got every time you say something, I got to bring out a precept through the
yeah.
spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right.
Got to.
Yep.
We the messengers, right? We got to give them the message, brother.
That's right.
Say Matthew 22 and 9. And it reads, go ye therefore into the highways.
Yeah, to the highways, man. We out here on the highways, man.
Where's Farrakhan at? He in the
Where-
building right about
exactly.
now. Or if he
Exactly.
outside, he up on a podium,
podium.
and all that with all these people around him, listening to that nonsense.
Right.
He ain't telling our people that they the Israelites no more.
Right.
He ain't telling them that America's going to be destroyed by the God of the Bible.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, brother.
And they don't even know what the true origins of the podium comes from, man.
Right.
It comes from what? People come up to listen to the prophets read out the scriptures.
That's
man.
right.
You know, they was out there while the men of the Lord were what? Up there on the podium. I forget what man of the Lord it was to be exact. But he was up there, he had 2 men on this side and
Yeah.
2 men on this side.
That's
man.
right.
You know? So it was like holding a camp,
Sound
man.
like you said the word sound like a camp to
Yeah.
me. God sound camps ain't biblical, sound like a camp to me.
Right.
The Lord had a camp. What you
That's
talking
right.
about? The Lord had a camp, man.
That's right.
When you knowing though, St. Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. And somebody can get that definition for highways.
Yep. Yeah, I get it.
Say what you gonna say though, bro.
Yeah, bid to the marriage. Scripture say, wisdom crieth out. She uttered her streets. She uttered her voice in the streets,
Right.
man. Wisdom's in the streets, man. And we're bidding the elect to the marriage, man, to come to be ready for what's about to take place, man. Our Lord and Savior, Lord Yahweh Shai, is getting ready to make his entrance, and he's very near. You know.
And he gonna make his entrance, you know what I'm saying, deadly serious. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be no playing around, no shucking and jiving. That's why we constantly pray to Yahweh, but I'll try to keep his spirit on us to do what is right, man.
That's
all right,
right.
now. You know, deadly serious time, man. Animals gonna be eating these people soon come, man. You know?
Yep. Got it, bro.
Got it.
This is the definition of highways. Okay, it says highways. It says a highway is any public or private road or other public way on land. It says it is for major roads, but also includes other public roads. Now let me go to the
Major roads. That's where the men of the Lord supposed to be at, on the highways and byways, on the major roads, man. He say nothing about no building, yo. Because Yahweh Shemel Shai say he dwelleth not in temples made with hands anyway. So you probably gonna see Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying? Farrakhan, right? Ain't that something,
right.
though?
Khan
The Lord really gave him a name, man. You know what I'm saying? A Norman, right, bro? A con artist. You gonna see him in a building. You'll never see him on the streets, right? Like we are, man. The highways and byways where the men of the Lord are commanded to come. This is a commandment. Red letter, Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, who they eagerly call Jesus. He's commanded his servants to come out here on the highways and byways. He gave you the message. Now go out there and get a message to the people, man. He give you that message for you to just be in the house eating popcorn, not doing nothing with it. You know, eating Haagen-Dazs ice cream and all that. You got all this energy. You got the message. You got the transcript. You got the manuscript. Now go out there and teach it, man. Go ahead, brother.
A little bit more. It says highway. It says a main road, especially one connecting major towns or cities.
And we most definitely on one, ain't we?
That's right.
You know? And the Lord said, look, go out there and prophesy to the wind if you have to. I think what it was, John the Baptist was in the wilderness.
Yep.
Who was that in the wilderness preaching?
John the Baptist.
Oh, John the Baptist. You know what I'm saying? Camel's garment and all that. So these people ain't got to listen. The word's still going out. So we got listeners on the internet. It's all good.
That's right.
Plus, if they don't watch it right now, they can always come back and watch it later, or days or weeks later, or however long the internet stay up, or however long this stream stay up. You know? It's all up to the Lord anyway. If your video get taken out, it was because of the Lord.
That's right.
The Lord said, whoever I wanted to hear that word, they saw that video, then I'm taking it down now.
It's like, even if he's prophesying to wind, the vibration is still going up, man. You know, so and that vibration is going to cause somebody to eventually come, man.
That's why you got to be careful what type of energy you throw out there into the earth, you know what I'm saying, because it'll come back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because these words don't go out void. It's like a boomerang.
Right.
You know?
It's going to catch somebody.
Yeah. I'm going to finish this last part off. It says, and as many as ye shall find bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways.
Yeah, those servants that the Lord chose. The scripture say, I chose you, you haven't chose me.
Right.
And the Lord ordained those men to go out there and bid as many as they could to the marriage, man.
That's right.
By bringing out the word, the scripture say, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Right.
We persuade, the nation of Israel to repent and seek the Lord. Hey, but only the hopeful elect is going to take heed.
Because the apostles sure enough persuaded us when we heard the word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They sure enough persuaded us, and now we out here persuading the elect of the nation of Israel.
Yep. That's right.
I was going to say the majority of our people, but that was just a slip of the tongue. We out here to persuade the elect of the nation of Israel, threaten them with the words of Yahweh, but Shemel Shai to let them know this ain't no game.
Right.
This ain't no joke. Do you not see America shut down?
Right.
The God of the Bible shut it down so you can get your undivided attention.
Yep.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got a precept. This
Yep.
is Proverbs 1 and 20.
Yep.
It says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yep. Wisdom is out here in the streets, man. And the chief place of concourse, where it's chiefly being a public uses, man.
Yep.
Most of these people coming out here to
The
eat.
agora.
The agora.
The marketplace. Even though you got buildings being boarded up, and I mean, just pan the camera around right quick, bro. Just over there in that area right there. You got buildings being boarded up or whatever, but hey, it's still the chief place of concourse. You know, what? Got people in and out of the city. You got cars coming through, people on bikes and all that stuff and so on. You know, people are still doing their usual, not as much as they used to do, but still.
Right.
This is what the Lord wants us to be right here.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Malcolm, you say something?
Yep.
Like Jake is always in the inner cities anyway.
Yep.
Right? So you know, you got Jake. You know, you got the
Foreign Israelites.
the foreign Israelites, man. They're out here too. So everybody's out here, man. So this is why we coming out here, because we can't just go to the hood where, you know, predominantly Jake look like, man.
Right.
You know, we gotta come out here to where if a Jake come out like Bruce Lee, man, he can get the word.
Yep.
too,
That's
man.
right.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
We're not biased out here.
That's
right.
right.
You know?
That's right. So when we keep on reading, it says, verse 21, she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city she uttered her voice, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah. Yeah. Wisdom crying out loud in the streets, rebuking you, reproving you.
That's right.
Through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, the men the Lord set up. The scriptures say, Isaiah 51:8, 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show thy people their transgressions.
That's right.
Show my people.
Show my people the transgression. Matter of fact, you get it, bro? Yeah, because wisdom is out here, man. This is where the wisdom is. This is where the Lord, the process the Lord want how His word to go out, man. You know,
It's His movie.
it's a movie. We just playing the part that He chose us to play, man. You know,
53, right?
58:1. Yep. Locked in. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this word is going forth across the four corners of the earth, and you know who the Israelites are, man. You know, but only the elect is gonna repent and be converted.
That's right.
There's prophecy that's gonna happen.
Got it right here, bro. This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Where is this place? Where is this gonna happen at? The chief place of concourse, on the highways, man.
That's right.
That's why the Lord said, cry aloud. You know, lift up your voice. Let the people know, man. You know, you on Front Street. Scripture say, thy eyes shall see thy teachers, man.
That's right. That's right. It says, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people
Yep.
their transgression.
Who's the Lord's people? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Lord said, look, show my people their transgressions. What they're sinning, they're committing sinful acts, they're going off. So show them where they're going off. Bring it out in the scriptures. Tell them
That's right.
Committing adultery is illegal, man.
Right.
It's going against the law. Worshiping idols, going against the law. You know?
And show them in the law, you know what I'm saying, where the God of the Bible don't deal with it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Actually show them, when you bring out they can't eat pork, actually show them when you can't eat pork according to the Bible, right?
Right.
Show them when you can't worship other idols or pagan
Right.
gods and all that. Show them.
Yep.
You can't rehearse or practice the customs of the heathens, man.
Right.
Show them where the Lord hates that, man.
Right. That's right.
I got a definition real fast.
Uh,
This is the word transgress. Yep, transgress, here it is. Yep. The word transgress, it means it's a verb. So it's an action. It says what? To step across, to step over, to climb over, to go beyond the bounds. So that's what transgression is, man. The Lord set a line in the sand for the nation of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And says, show my people their transgressions, where they stepped over that boundary that the Lord had set, man. And the boundary was what? The law, statutes, commandments, that standard, man. You know?
yep. Beautiful.
I'm gonna go back to it real fast. It says, this is Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not.
Yeah, don't spare any feelings. You know, bring out the 100% truth.
That's right.
I got a precept too.
Huh.
This is Titus chapter 2 verse 15. These things speak and exhort and rebuke with all authority.
That's right.
Rebuke with all authority you have. By Shema Shah is giving his prophets, you know what I'm saying, his pastors according to his mind, authority to come out here with these words and rebuke people,
Right.
to correct them, to exalt them. See, look, rebuke them, tear the lies down, and lift them back up. You don't just let them just lay down there, just stay down there.
Right.
See, this power wasn't given to us by man. Man didn't give us the authority to come out here. That's why the scriptures say, if it be of man, it's going to come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh, by Shema Shah, you can't overthrow it. That's why the apostles been on the streets 30 years and better, man. Because Yahweh, by Shema Shah, gave them the authority, man. They come out here and rebuke and correct Jake, man.
That's right.
You know?
Like, could we say something?
Yeah.
Because, you know, now the Lord is having the men of the Lord come a little bit more gentle, so to
Right,
speak.
right.
Because back in the ancient world, men of the Lord would slap you
Right,
and knock
right.
you.
Putting you to death.
Right.
That's right.
Putting you to death.
Yep.
Come out from the back room with black eyes and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, up in the early 80s, they were getting their ass whooped, man, by the prophets, man. Come off that podium. I preach Ariel, them come off that podium, it's a rap, man. Don't play around, man. I preach Jake Quab and all them, man. Albert Bivens, them were rough, austere men.
That's right.
You know, they're little old school men. Like my dad and them, my grandfather and them, you ain't open your mouth to them, man.
That's right.
When they were speaking, you kept your mouth shut.
That's right.
You ain't interrupt, you ain't say excuse me, no, you shut the hell up.
That's right.
When you see all the come and gone, then you ask me something.
Yep.
When you see me in the midst of my friends talking and all that, don't you open your damn mouth. It's gonna go back to that, man.
That's right.
Once again, Titus chapter 2, verse 15. These things speak and exhort and rebuke. It said, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people where they're going off and you're rebuking them, right?
That's right.
It says, with all authority, let no man despise thee. But our people despise the men of the Lord. I mean, they hate him.
They hate
for
him.
coming out here rebuking in the gates. The scriptures tell you they hate him that rebuketh in the gates. That's Amos, right? The 5th chapter, ain't it?
I believe so.
I'm thinking.
No, I'm not 100% sure on that.
But it's in there though, somewhere. But the point being, the men of the Lord was commanded to come out here and rebuke our people, to get on them.
That's right.
To cry aloud, spare not. I think I know what it says. Speak, Rock.
Yeah, can you go back to Isaiah 58:1? While the brother's getting that?
And I'll get the other one, brothers, I call them.
This is Isaiah 58:1. It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
With authority, okay, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Read on.
It says, in the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, the house of Jacob is so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Show them where they're going off at. Hey, exhort them, man.
And do it with authority.
Do it with authority.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let these people know you ain't playing out here,
Ain't
man.
no games.
You know.
Yep.
Now the scriptures say to know how to be with all men, and we do. But the majority of our people that come up and need rebuking, man.
Right.
They need a foot there in the crack of their ass, man.
Yep.
Real talk, right?
Yep.
I got that scripture that I was talking about, just to land back and then Coach was talking about, you can finish that. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 10, because the scripture said, don't despise them.
Yep.
You know, the Lord gave us authority to come out here with these words, with his words, and rebuke and correct Israel and lift them back up, right?
That's right.
And our people don't supposed to despise us, but they do.
right.
So this is the precept for it. Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yeah, they hate correction, man. And in this society, it teaches you to be all soft-spoken and lie and tell people things that they feel make them feel good.
Right.
But the scriptures say, rebuke, reprove, correct.
That's right.
And exhort. There's a perfect balance with everything. But our people don't like to be corrected. They don't like to be told they can't eat pork.
Nobody ain't never told them nothing.
Yep.
Because living in this society, aka Babylon, the land of confusion, no one corrects wickedness, man.
Right. Yep.
But that's why it seems strange all of a sudden. Our people like y'all been eating pork all my life. I'm 58, I'm 60 years old, I'm damn near dead, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you trying to tell me to start eating pork, but pork is good. Look, you supposed to get corrected, man.
Right.
Our people have never been corrected before, bro,
Right.
on this side.
Yep.
That's why since we against an evil work and not executed speedily, it's fully setting up people's mind to do wickedness, man.
right.
But if the Lord, you know what I'm saying, executed judgment right then, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker think twice, man.
That's right.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got the definition, the etymology of authority. There's two definitions. The first one, it says authority. It says of dignity. It says prestige.
Right.
Hey, with honor.
That's right.
Right.
And
everybody, that's beautiful right there. I was just gonna say, the Lord didn't give everybody prestige.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or honor, man.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And if I could just chime in, Lord Yahweh, when you read the scriptures, they say he spoke with authority. He
Yep.
talked with authority, man.
He was an austere man.
Austere man.
He was deadly serious,
Deadly
man.
serious. Yep.
It says,
I'm pretty sure he smiled every now and then, but for the most part, Lord Yahweh look, man,
Right.
straight up, you better come right or don't come
Yep.
at all, man.
Yep.
Straight up. Go ahead.
these definitions crazy. It says from the late 1400.
And let me just say this, bro. Then you got people, you know what I'm saying, that used to come out here, don't even come out here no damn more. Gone like hell, bro. Never to be seen again, bro. And the Lord got something for you, man.
Right.
Think you gonna come out here and just get this blessed word, you know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't gonna do nothing to you for not continuing on? Just go back into the world, live a careless life, pick up fucking cigarettes, pick up weed, blunts and all that, and just live a careless life? Nah, man. You supposed to, you know what I'm saying, roll this thing out till the wheels fell off, man.
That's right.
You got guys came out here doing the screaming and hollering and all that, you know what I'm saying? Where they at now?
Right.
Where they at now, man? Ain't seen them in a minute now. Cause the Bible says, look, they ain't of that vine.
Yep.
They ain't of that cluster. You know what I'm saying? They don't preserve it, man.
Right.
They were just there just for some excitement,
Yep.
man. You know? They were just there just to find out that they was a Hebrew Israelite, you know what I'm saying? They get vanished into the utter abyss, man.
Right.
That's all. I'm gonna keep mine, man.
That's right.
The Lord said I ain't lose none yet, man.
That's
Except
right.
for the son of perdition, man.
That's right.
The Lord said you can't pluck the elect out of the Father's hand, man.
Right.
So they gonna remain, man.
That's right.
Everybody else gonna fall to the wayside, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says authority. There's two more definitions. It says the right to rule or command.
See?
It says power to enforce obedience.
Damn.
And that's a ruling class mentality.
I know that's
man.
right, ain't it though?
Yeah.
Damn, brother. What that last one say?
Yeah, it says it says power to enforce obedience.
They have power to enforce obedience. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Men, look, the Lord, know what I'm saying? Look, he gonna fulfill this scripture, right? He gonna fulfill it, man. Cause those fishes are gonna be turning to hunters soon come.
That's right.
So you ain't wanna take heed to the word. Look, them hunters gonna put you to flight, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't what it say? Power to do what, bro?
It says power to enforce.
Power to enforce, man. So the men of the Lord are truly the enforcers, man.
That's right.
You know,
Yep.
you know what an enforcer does. You know what I'm saying? You look up the definition for an enforcer, man. That's a dude that come around, you know what I'm saying, on the behalf of the boss. You know what I'm saying? And collect that money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that money, boy's a rap, brother. You know what I'm saying?
But, I got another one. It says the last one. It says power derived from good reputation.
Wow. Hey.
Hey, they got the good rep from the Lord,
Right.
man. So that power that was given unto them. You know, to what? To rule. It says another one, the last one right here. It says official. An official.
And that ain't talking about you rappers, dude. You got the rappers coming out to cut all of a sudden on Israel. The Lord didn't give you no authority.
Right.
Only the blind leaders of the blind
Yeah.
gonna fall into the ditch. So you got these blind leaders coming out to cut all of a sudden like they got some type of authority. You got 2/3. Hey, Chingy woke up. Ain't that some? Praise the Lord. Praise. Shut the hell up. The Lord didn't give this man no authority
Right.
to rule over Israel.
That's right.
That man gonna be with the common folks,
Right.
man.
That's right.
He gonna be ruling, but he gonna be part of the common folks,
Yep.
man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And the common folks can't get this word right about them.
Right.
This word right here is only for the elite group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Starting off with the men, of course, the prophets.
Yep.
And the prophets reveal the secrets to their family
Yep.
members and to their kids, so forth and so on, man. And that's how it's gonna go until the Lord come back.
That's right.
That's right. When you look in the blue letter and you look at the elect, it goes into the ruling class of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You know, that was with the Lord from the beginning, man.
Yep.
You know? So the elect of the nation of Israel, starting with the 144,000, is the ruling class of the whole nation, man.
That's right.
You know, right now we might look like, you know, the regular Smo Joe,
Right.
but roles are about to be reversed,
Yep.
man. Your people that are in the top authority right now are really the common men of the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know?
See, everybody else look at us all crazy and all that, but when we look at each other, when we look at the brother, we
Right.
see royal, we see
Right.
kings,
That's right.
we see priests, we see judges, we see rulers, man. When I look at these brothers, man, the brother behind the camera, I see kings, man.
That's right.
When I look at the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and the whole body, man, and the other accounts affiliated with Great Millstone, because we do got the 100% truth according to the Bible. I see kings, man. I see judges. I see priests in the making it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like Juan always say, we're pretty much rehearsing for kinglyship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
I forget where that one scripture is, but it tells. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it real fast.
I got a precept. You looking for something?
Yeah, I'm looking.
This is Micah chapter 3, verse 8. But truly, I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Look, we full of the power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. This is what we're demonstrating out here on the highways and byways, and our people ain't gotta listen. This is the power of the Lord for us to be standing out here, man, on the highways and byways, life on the line like a motherfucker, right, bro? Making our body a living sacrifice like I don't know where, right? This is the power of the Lord, man. It says, but truly, you know what I'm saying, meaning verily, I am full of power by the Spirit of Rakakwadash, right? Of the Lord, and of judgment,
That's right.
and of might,
Yep.
Right.
to declare unto Jacob
Yep.
his transgressions, and to Israel his sin.
That's right.
And then the scripture tells us to do that.
Do that,
Isaiah 50:81,
Yep.
cry aloud, spare not, lift up your voice like
Yep.
a trumpet, and show Jacob where they're going off at. Who's Jacob? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners, man. They look like Chinese. They look like so-called white people. Yeah, this is 100% truth, right?
Yep.
That's right.
This is the truth. We gotta let the truth come out.
That's right.
That's right.
Israelites that look like Gooks, Israelites that look like Dot-head East Indians, Israelites that look like Hawaiians.
Yep.
You know, Israelites that look like doodle eating Africans. We bring the truth out. We're out here to rebuke our people,
That's
correct
right.
them, exhort them, man.
That's right.
This is the power of the Lord.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
I got 2 precepts here. This is Psalms 2 and 10.
Look, do it before the Lord comes.
That's right. It says Psalms 2 and 10. It says, "Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth."
Which Yahweh Shemel is raising up kings, judges, and rulers, man.
That's right.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
It says be instructed, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Be instructed with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. This is the standard. This is what we use to correct our people. We
That's
don't
right.
just bring out any book to correct our people. No, we bring out this book, the only holy book on the face of the earth, man. The only book that's separate from any other book, man. These other books are fairy tale anyway. This, I mean, you got some books, you know what I'm saying, that ties back in, you know what I'm saying, like history books, things of that nature. But these other books, man, come on, fairy tales, man, lies, man, Dungeons and Dragons and all this other nonsense. Nah, man. No, this is the standard right here, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says another one. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 1. "Hear therefore, ye kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the ends of the earth." So look, hey man, we about to be judges of the ends of the earth. The Lord's bringing up what? Kings, a nation of kings and priests.
That's right.
No,
and
rulers,
judges.
That's right. And judges, man, rulers of the people, man.
That's right.
Okay? You know, and it's starting with the 144,000, man. That's the ruling class, all right, of the nation of Israel, man. The ones that's gonna be in authority over the whole nation and of the planet Earth, man. That's why I said at the last part, it
An
says,
exclusive club, bro.
That's right. That's right. It says, "And ye that be judges of the ends of the earth." Man.
Oh, you said something earlier. You read a definition earlier, like a bouncer.
Yeah.
What was that name you read earlier?
Enforcer.
Enforcer. Yeah. Look. The angels are the enforcers, yo. And the angels are blocking 2/3 of our people for even getting in the circle, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know the enforcer. You ain't coming to the head man with the enforcer standing right there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is an exclusive club, right?
Yep.
You got the delegates. You know what I'm saying? The elect of the nation of Israel, shutting up with the men, the judges, the kings, the rulers over here, and they got protection. They got bodyguards, man. You know, bodyguards that you don't see.
That's right.
I got a definition.
Exclusive club, man.
I got a definition right here of enforcer. It says, "An enforcer, a person or group that compels observance of the compliance with the law." So this is a group of people, a group of persons that what they say, it says that compels observance. So they compel people to what? To follow.
Right.
To do things, man. That's the angels, man.
Oh, look, and the scriptures say that compel them that they may come into my courts.
That's
Something
right.
to that effect.
That's right.
But go ahead, make your statement.
No, it's beautiful because it keeps on going. It says to compels or yeah. Let me read it from the top. It says a person or group that compels observance or compliance with a law, rule, or obligation, and that's the angels, man. The angels are the ones that sent from Yahweh Shemel Shai to give the what a certain man to observe the laws of the Lord, man.
Yep.
All right, what the Lord told you to do. All right, there was angel that turned that switch on for you to be obedient or not, man. You know, in 2/3 they had that switch off of disobedience, man.
Right.
You know, it says a little bit more. It says a person who imposes their will by violence or intimidation. And the angels get down too, man.
That's right. They're gonna impose their will.
That's
There
right.
ain't gonna be nothing for you to do about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Right.
right. Hey, and the
They
angels'
gonna come
will is
in
the
and
will of the
bogart.
Heavenly Father, man. You know? Just like, you know, Lord's will, we be a part of the elect. Our will is the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
right. That's
Angels, they like robots with the Lord, man.
Right.
That's right.
Lord tell them to go do something, they go do it right away, man. That's their will to please the Heavenly Father.
That's
man.
right.
You know?
Go put a lion spirit on them. You're gonna go put a lion spirit on
Exactly.
them. You know? Go put the spirit on them to understand the knowledge, understand the scripture. There you go.
Yep.
Great. This some synonyms real fast. It says of informal, it says sometimes in sports, a strong or an aggressive or intimidating player.
Dang.
It says, or someone who protects teammates.
See?
Was it kept
Right.
around them that fear
That's
him.
right.
You know.
Yep.
It says, or dominates.
Protects teammates, not everybody.
Not everybody. Right.
Right. It says, or dominate an area of the field. So, look, man, the angels are camping around those that fear them, protecting the teammates, but at the same time, what? Being aggressive and strong and destroying those of the other team.
Yeah.
That's right.
Executing judgment too.
That's right.
They're still executing judgment, you know what I'm saying, throughout the four corners of the earth. Angels out here getting busy, man. You ain't got to see it to believe in it.
That's right.
Yep.
That was pretty much it. Matter of fact, there's one more definition real fast. It's just the spirit, because you can compare this to because where people get the mafia and all that stuff, they get it from actually the scriptures. Because the Heavenly Father is the Godfather.
Yep.
You got the son under him that's ruling the company. All right.
You got many layers of You got the layers before you get to, not to cut you off, the layers before you get to the Godfather, right?
That's right. Yeah. So it's the same thing, man. So
You ain't
read this
even getting
definition.
there.
Right.
You're not even getting to the Godfather.
That's right.
You're not even getting to the man up under the Godfather. You might get to some of his, underlinks or whatever. If that,
Right.
they tightly fitted though. They ain't gonna trade on each other though.
Right.
That's right.
I'm saying because they already done made an oath already.
Right.
That's right.
That's just like the men of the Lord. Ain't no traders up here, man.
God.
You know.
It's like, because what happens if the son, if the man under the father, which is the son of the company, got to come to you, there ain't no talking. You already know what time it is. It's so to speak your ass, man.
That's right.
And it says here's the definition of enforcer again. Another one. It says the member of a group, especially a gang, charged with keeping dissident members obedient. So they're charged with keeping certain people obedient, man.
Right.
What the elected nation of Israel were from the beginning, we got angels that keep us going, thinking about the scriptures, man. Constantly, ministering to the elect. Man.
That's right.
Being obedient to the will of Yahweh Bashim.
That's right,
man. But 2/3, they got them demons on them that's keeping them what? Disobedient.
That's right.
It says, and look, guess what? They're part of the so-called mafia too, man. It says a person, especially a public official, who enforces laws, regulations, and rules, man. And that's going to be also what the ruling class of the nation of Israel, which is the elect, man.
That's right.
We're going to be enforcing on the earth, and the Lord turned the fishers into hunters of the laws of Yahweh Bashim on the earth, man. So hey, it all comes full circle, man.
That's right. I got that on the Isaiah. Do you have something? I got the Isaiah form.
Okay, you finished off Isaiah 58:1?
Yeah, we did.
This is Isaiah chapter 13. You said start at 5?
You can start at 4.
Start at 4? Isaiah Shalom, bro.
Shalom.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4. The noise of a multitude. Everything good?
Yeah, he was in reference.
Isaiah. Since he already up there. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4. Well, we might as well start up.
Yeah, come on.
We might start at 1.
Wherever you want to start, bro.
Yeah, let's start at 1. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, aka America, the land of confusion, right? Code name America, right? Which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains. And what's that banner? This Bible, man. This word, right?
Yep.
What's that high mountain? America, man.
Yep.
You know? The mountain represents the large governments, right?
That's right.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand. Then the scripture say, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Yep.
It says, exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand. You know when you're shaking the hand, you're telling somebody off like, you mother.
Right.
You're shaking the hand, you're telling somebody off, right? It says, shake the hand. Shalom, shalom. It says, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Which they have done that. Making reports about us. We got to get those guys off the streets.
Yep.
You know? It says, I have commanded my sanctified ones, which are the prophets.
Yep.
I have also called my mighty ones, which are the angels, for mine anger. Even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people. A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
Yeah, the Lord of hosts meaning he's a man of war. And he's mustering up the battle, man, World War III.
Right.
He's brewing all this up. You know, he's controlling everything that's taking place. The angels, the scriptures say, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
That's right.
So all these different nations, these kingdoms is rising up against each other. The Lord is doing all this. He's mustering up the battle, man. Okay, and all of this is ultimately for the nation of Israel. Yeah, start with the elect. The elect is going to be first fruits in the kingdom. The Lord is fighting for the nation of Israel.
That's right. I got that precept you just called for.
Yep.
This is Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it, so the God of the Bible, whoever he want to rule, gonna rule.
Yep.
It's not your choice. It's not your decision if you're gonna be ruling the earth or not.
Right.
You know? Or whatever you're doing on the earth, you're not controlling anything, right?
Right.
It says, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Yep. And he's giving the kingdom to whosoever he will. And we in a appointed time, like we were going to earlier, and he's getting ready to take down his rulership and raise up the everlasting kingdom.
Right.
He controls all of that,
That's
man.
right.
You know, Yahweh is his name. He is. Okay? Ba'ashem, through the name of Yahweh Shai, the only begotten son. Okay? Lord Yahweh Shai is going to be the judge and the king all the way down, man, to the prospective order of the nation of Israel, house of David.
So the reason why the so-called white man is ruling right about now, because the God of the Bible let him rule. It ain't because he's so knowledgeable and we're so dumb and all the other nonsense that he tries to portray in his little movies, you know what I'm saying, or is in his high school and the colleges and all that. And all that shit was set up for him to prosper anyway. When you go to his colleges, whatever you do on the face of the earth right about now, it's all to further this man's shit, so to speak. For lack of better words, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. If I could just chime in, Revelation 12 and 12, it says, woe to the inhabitants in the of the earth and of the sea. Yeah. Because he knows his time is short.
Right.
So if he was controlling the sea, he would extend his time. But he can't do it.
Right.
He knows he can't control that.
That's right.
But he's trying because his pride is, lifted up.
That's why he's trying to search out the depths of the sea.
Right.
And he's trying to search out, you know what I'm saying, the heavens.
The heavens.
With Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai create new things every day. So you're not new galaxies and new cosmos and all that, you know what I'm saying, are created daily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you most definitely ain't gonna find out nothing, man.
Right.
The Lord is playing with you, devil.
That's right.
He says, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men.
Yep, and that's how Esau got in the rulership, like the brother was going into, the bases of men, the lowest of lows, man. The scum of the earth. Scum of the earth. There's no way that he had the strength to be able to overpower us.
Right.
Because we're stronger than all of these nations, man.
Right.
Okay, but the Lord, the divine intervention set him up, and he did it for an example for us, man.
Right.
For going off.
That's right. So going right back to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 5, it says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation.
Okay, the weapons, we just read the Lord of hosts, a man of war, he's opened up his armory.
Right.
One of the brother's favorite scriptures, I believe Jeremiah.
Right.
So Lord has opened up his armory now, those ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles.
That's right.
That can travel from continent to continent. The Lord is doing this, man. Why? Because we brought out earlier, he's going to lay the land of America desolate and bring down this mountain, this rulership, man.
That's right. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, his righteous anger, to destroy the whole land.
What whole land is he talking about? Land of America. Okay, and majority of these people don't believe it, but the scriptures say, so what if they don't believe it?
Right.
Okay, does that affect...
does that negate, the fact that what's getting ready to happen?
The water, bro.
You know?
Yep.
Is that going to stop the plans of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Just because some rusty, crusty, peasy-headed, nappy-headed, big lip, big head, you know what I'm saying? Israelites don't believe? You know? Or beat down heathen, don't believe?
Or a coon, don't believe?
That's right, brother.
So what if they don't believe?
Right.
You know?
We ain't losing no sleep because they don't believe. I got a precept.
Yep.
Acts chapter 28, verse 24, and it reads, and some believe the things which were spoken, and some believe not.
Some believe the things that were spoken by the prophets the Lord set up, all right, who will bring out the 100% truth. All right, hey, some believe that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Some believe that, we are the Israelites and we're going to get the rulership. They believe the gospel. But then you got the other 2/3, I should say, the nation of Israel who ain't going to believe. And that's prophecy. That's something that we cannot control.
Right.
The same entity, Yahweh, he is the Heavenly Father who's controlling these things, man. So we just got to be grateful that we believe.
That's right,
and Lord
brother.
willing, we continue to believe until the end.
That right.
You know?
That right. I think I got a precept for you.
Hey, you got it?
Yeah, I got some. This is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 18. And to whom swear he that they should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not. So the 2/3 the unbelievers, they're not going to enter into that rest. Meaning when when Lord Yahweh shall come and destroy this place and gather the elect, that's that rest right there, man.
Yep.
You know, because America's not our rest. So when the Lord comes, I'm saying, look, 2/3 of our people are not going to be gathered into that rest, man. They're not going to be delivered because of their unbelief, right? It says, so we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief.
Hey, you can't enter into the VIP club, man.
Right.
So to speak, man, you gotta have faith. It's all about faith, and faith is being shown.
A non-believer is not going to enter into that ship, man.
Yep.
A non-believer is not going to enter into that ship, man. Right?
Yep.
You got a seat in the ship, you know what I'm saying, but you don't believe a damn thing is going on. You don't believe nothing, but you're in a ship? Nah, man.
The scripture say the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right.
So like the brother said,
the same ones that didn't, same ones that died in the wilderness, died in the wilderness because of unbelief too, man.
Yep. They didn't see the kingdom.
Right.
They didn't see the land the Lord has laid out.
That's right. They couldn't enter into that rest. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right. Yep.
You know, just like they ain't gonna enter into this rest coming up, man, the kingdom of heaven, man, which will be played out upon earth.
That's right.
So let's go back. Isaiah chapter 13, verse in the bottom of 5, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
The whole land of America will be what? Laid desolate.
Right.
Okay, and majority of these people, they can't fathom it, but you have to have faith.
Right.
Which is a gift from Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
But it's believable when you have faith, because you see all these ICBM missiles being built.
Right.
You know, you see that America is ready to be laid desolate. Man.
Everything else that the Lord said was going to happen. So what makes you think this ain't going to happen?
Right.
You can't do nothing but believe the rest of the story. You see, look, the Lord said, I'm saying, and part of the signs past, before they spring forth, I tell you, going into Isaiah 42:9, new things do I declare. Yep. Before they spring forth, I tell you those things. We speak of old things and new things. The old things that happened already.
Yep.
Then we go ahead first into captivity, Israel. So, I mean, what makes you think this place can't be destroyed, man?
Right.
All right? You've been seeing, all of a sudden, the government revealed that the so-called UFOs are real. Well, the scriptures been said they was real.
Yep.
Everything gonna come to pass, man.
Right.
Real.
Right.
It's beautiful. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Yep. Howl means a wail. Okay? Was it scream or
Yeah.
yell?
Ah! All that, man. Scream out. Cry loud, man. These people gonna mourn bitterly, man.
Yep.
It's a wrap for this place, man. You gotta get into it, man.
That's
Get into the scriptures, man.
Yep.
It's some beautiful, deadly, serious times, man. We got a lot to be joyous about, man.
Yep.
We're at the end of Esau's rulership, man. We're at the end of Sleazy E's rulership, man. And it's beautiful, man. Straight up. They're gonna be subject unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the Israelite men soon come, man. You know?
Yep.
And a damn thing he can do about it, just like a damn thing that we can do about going into captivity.
I know, right?
It says, you want me to keep reading down?
You can jump to 9, but shop.
Right. It says, well, I might well read down because the missiles, it's going into the missiles, killing these people. It says, 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart, meaning his mind, shall melt, because they ain't gonna have no answer, no clues on what to do, man. This is not a test. This is not a test. Get to your nearest bunker.
Yep.
Our people gonna say, what's a bunker?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you know what a bunker is, ain't like nobody gonna let you in that thing.
Right. And they gonna say, what's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
Now, if I could just bring out a quick story, it's one of my friends. She was telling me about how her neighbor, I believe is an Edomite, she's been buying guns the last 30 days every day.
Dang.
Because she's afraid and she doesn't know what the hell is going on.
All them guns in 2 hands.
2 hands. They have no answers. These people,
right.
I mean, we don't expect the heathens to have answers anyway, but let alone this goes to show that as we get closer to our Lord coming, people gonna bug out even more. Yep. They don't know what's going on.
That's right.
But then you have the hopeful elect who clearly see what's going on, man. So she's bugging out. She has the Lord plagued her, gave her the plague of the mind.
Right.
You know?
I got a precept. Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Hey, you got a lot of people who are unstable now, man. They don't know what to do. They ain't even pay their mortgage. They
Right.
get ready to be foreclosed on and kicked out.
Right.
And the government made it easier for that process to even go through. You're doing everything online to kick these people out now.
That's
man.
right.
You know, these people have no understanding of what to do in these times.
Right.
Man. And we're not even to the point where it's a full-fledged famine yet.
Right.
All these things are building up, and people are really concerned and afraid because they don't have the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures.
Precept. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 6. For the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai giveth wisdom.
Yep, the Lord giveth wisdom. So, you know, when you see a man who has wisdom, he knows what's going on, hey, that came from the Lord.
That's right.
And that the Lord gave him a spirit of fear, because you gotta, in order for you to get the wisdom, you have to fear the Lord first and
That's
foremost.
right.
But the Lord is doing this, and he's blinding 2/3 of the nation of Israel from getting wisdom to be stable.
I jump up one. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 5. Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of Yahweh.
So you got to fear the Lord in order to find the knowledge, man. Knowledge means to know. So a lot of these people don't know what the hell is going on, man. They have no clue. But we clearly see what's going on through the power and spirit of Yahweh.
Right.
Because he gave us the wisdom to see it.
Hey, bro, light some incense too, bro. It says, they right here in front of the thing. It says, for the Lord giveth wisdom. Slide over something to come so you can grab that. Bashim Yahushai giveth wisdom. Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding, and he gives you the knowledge through his teachers he sets up.
Yep, that's the mouthpiece.
That's the mouthpiece. And the scriptures say wisdom is a principal thing. Now you're seeing how important wisdom, the true wisdom is,
Right.
where people can't navigate in this society now.
That's right.
But you have the hopeful elect who's navigating just fine, man.
That's right.
Because we know who to call on, we know who to trust on, we know what to do, we know how to discern the times that we in.
It says, he layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous.
For the righteous. Lord, hey, scripture say, cast not your pearls before swine. Lord ain't giving wisdom to a niggard.
Right, a malicious soul.
A malicious soul, you know? He's giving wisdom to those who are sincere. Yeah, we're not perfect. Okay, but the Lord gave a spirit of fear to repent and be converted. That's who the Lord's giving the wisdom to.
Right.
That's
That's right. He is a buckler to them that walketh. Salakia. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
Not only is he giving wisdom, he's giving protection for those who are walking uprightly. You know, walking in the ways of Yahweh, keeping the law to the best of your ability. Trying, man. Those who are trying, the Lord is giving protection to.
That's
man.
right. Verse 9. I'm at 8. He keepeth the path of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints.
Preserve the way of the saints. So we know that this land is going to be laid desolate, and there are going to be people that's going to be saved. That's the elect. So all these things coming out of the pipeline with all the plagues, you know, the poverty, the death and destruction the Lord is bringing, the Lord is going to navigate. He's going to navigate us if we're some of those men. You know, he's going to preserve our ways. He's going to tell us where to go, what to do. He's going to send angels. Some brothers going to have healing power, man.
Yep.
The Lord is going to do all these things, so we're not afraid because we got a wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures. So mentally, we're stable, man.
It says Proverbs chapter 2, verse 9. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee.
Discretion goes back to common sense. All right, wisdom is going to preserve us.
Right.
You know, and that's the Lord giving that to us. It's not
right.
we need the Lord to give us mercy and to bless us with these things, man. Wisdom, fear, trust, knowledge.
He said this knowledge is pleasant to our soul.
Yep.
You see that woman sticking up on guns because she ain't got
Yep.
the knowledge.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It says
Right.
to deliver thee, this knowledge right here, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man.
Yep, the evil man. Esau's coming with his great wrath. The insurrections are taking place. And then you got 2/3 and these other nations, they coming after us. They coming after each other. They're going after each other.
Right.
But the Lord's going to be a buckler unto the righteous.
That's right.
We just read that.
From the man that speaketh forward things.
Yeah, was for like difficult, you know, someone who's speaking forward things. The Lord's going to provide, protect me from these things.
Right.
And we just read, I believe Isaiah 55:11. His word will not return unto him void, meaning empty. He said these things. And the Lord is bound by his words. Man.
That's right. So going right back, yeah, go ahead, brother.
You know, because that's Proverbs. It's Proverbs chapter 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my favorite chapter because it said the forward they speak forward things in the verse.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it goes into what someone who is a perverse person is a pervert, which means they forsaken the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right.
So the Lord is going to protect us from men like that. Esau Edom was the main man like
Right.
that. But guess what? Our people, are seduced by the wicked, man.
That's
so
right.
Our people are going to be coming after the men of the Lord on some on an Edomite spirit, man. And guess what? The Lord is going to have that in that time where He's going to protect His men from these people, man.
That's right.
You might have bounty hunters in that day that are jerks, man. Gangs that might get together and try to get the men of the Lord. Like that brother had the vision about.
Oh, like Apostle Paul. That'll cut you off. Apostle Paul had money on his head or whatever. He had bounties against him.
Yeah, kind of. And they were that was his people.
Oh,
That was his own people that did it, man. So the Lord's gonna protect us from these type of people, man. You know what? Because we hearken unto the words. We love the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh
That's
Bashim
right.
Yahushai, man.
It was pleasant unto our soul.
That's right. He said discretion shall keep thee.
Yep.
And can you read that one more time, brother,
Yep.
real fast? Because that's my favorite chapter. I read that all the time. Because if we hearken unto these words, this is the things that the Lord is going to do for us.
That's right. This is on verse 11, Proverbs chapter 2, verse 11. Discretion shall preserve thee.
Knowing when and not to do something. Okay, you have the discernment. All right, because that's where discretion comes from. Discernment. When and when not to do something. You know when to speak and when not to speak. You know how to maneuver. Okay. It shall what, brother?
Discretion shall preserve thee.
Shall preserve you. It'll keep you, man. Okay. Because when something's not preserved, it ends up becoming tainted.
Yeah.
So discretion is actually going to keep you being fresh,
right,
so to speak, man. Fresh in the spirit, man.
That's right. Understanding shall keep thee.
Understanding, which we always go back to Job 20 and 28. Understanding is what? With you departing from evil.
Right.
So what? It said understanding. It says what shall I do, brother?
Understanding shall keep thee.
Understanding, departing from evil shall keep you what? Keep you on this earth.
That's right.
Because if not, but you're going to be taken out the earth because the wicked are going to be taken out of the earth.
That's right.
The scripture say the evildoers shall be cut off.
Right. I would not help an evildoer either.
That's right. That's right. The Lord said all those that sin against Him, all right, that He's going to deliver them up into death and destruction, man. Those are the ones that are being disobedient, that don't have discretion, that don't depart from evil, which is understanding. And ultimately, like I know the brother always says, that don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which that is wisdom.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
So I want to go back finish that Isaiah out right quick.
Isaiah 33 or the other? Oh, Isaiah 3 and
Yeah, because I just read well, I mean, I'll get 33 one more time just to hit the point. Because you say that woman stacking up guns, she bought a gun every day of the week, say for the last month. Well, Ross said he know a lady that told him that she know a lady that buys guns every day, bro. She been buying. Look, no, you got 2 arms. She done bought guns every day this week. Crazy. Guns every day. Well, you gonna die right beside them guns too, man. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure.
Wisdom and knowledge is what's going to preserve you. Okay, but you gotta fear the Lord first and foremost. That's the treasure. That you gotta fear the Lord.
That's the true riches.
True riches. You gotta fear the Lord before you even consider wisdom, man. You gotta fear the Lord first.
Well, what can you say? Because if you go into Hebrew, that word stability goes into the word amawan, which means faith, man.
Right.
So wisdom and knowledge, which is these scriptures, and we knowing what's in these scriptures, is gonna be our faith. That's what's gonna hold us down, man. Because your faith is your anchor in this truth, man.
Right.
It keeps you grounded and stuff. So in that time when death and destruction is rampant out here and it looks like there's no hope, the anchor of hope is going to be your faith in Yahweh Bashim.
Right. So going right back, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 7 again. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid.
For the lack of knowledge, not knowing what to do, what's going on, what decisions to make, who to call on.
Right. You definitely can't call on Ghostbusters.
I know, right?
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Hey, man. Because you say that, guess what? They actually got people, because that actually goes back into the scriptures, Wisdom of Solomon 17. Guess what? There's going to be apparitions out here and demons out here that your so-called exorcists are not going to be able to exorcise that demon out that person.
Right.
All right, the only people going to have that power is the men of the Lord, just like in the ancient world, man. To exorcise the demon out of a place or out of a person, man.
Right.
All right, to heal a man. But the scriptures say that these magicians and these exorcists, when they try to do those things, they're not going to be able to do it, and they're going to be in so much fear that it's going to be worthy to be laughed at. You know. So the Lord is already showing you. The brother said it through the Spirit. Hey, that's going to be actually happening. No ghost lists, man. You can't call upon nobody except Yahweh Bashim Al to get you out of situations, man.
I got a precept. As a matter of fact, I read this and I bring my precept out. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 8. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Sorrows are taking place now. Right? These are birth pains. You know, like she goes into a woman travailing, she's bringing forth a child. So yeah, you know, it's building up, and it gets worse as it gets closer to her delivery.
Right.
So as we get closer to our Lord and Savior coming, Lord Yahweh Shai, these sorrows increase.
That's right.
So people are bugging out even more. You know?
I just said, bro, here comes the baby.
Here comes the baby. Yep.
You know.
I was watching some videos, and you know, Jake likes to make light of everything in comedy, but everything that they were saying in the comedy was true.
Yeah.
And it was like 2020, year 2020. It was like 2020 as a person busting in the door, and it was June. They were like, wait, June, you can't tell me that locust is coming, right?
Right.
He's like, look, man, I can't control that. It just happened.
Right.
So, and each month, it seemed like something worse and worse is happening. And this is all what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai said was going to happen. I got a scripture for this. It's this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 30. I'm gonna start at verse 36. It says, "Behold, the word of Yahweh, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom Yahweh spake." You know, these false prophets. You know, because they're set up as gods in this place, America. You know, all these ideologies. Don't believe in what they're saying, man.
Right.
Believe in the words of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. It says, verse 37. Behold, which means to look. Okay. It says, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Meaning what? They're not going to slow down, man. Like the brother said with the birth pains don't slack. They keep on happening and they get stronger and faster and faster. Right? You know,
the Lord says he's not slack concerning the promises.
Right.
There's some men count slackness.
That's right. It says,
and giving our people time to get it right.
That's right. That's right. Here's the point. It said, because it's going back when you said the birth pains, right? It says, verse 38. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it.
The whole earth. The whole earth is going to mourn. All the inhabitants of the earth are going to mourn, man, because of these plagues. That's what you get, though. You get what you deserve. You ain't take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. So when all hell breaks loose, don't cry and mourn to the Lord then. He said, when I call you, refuse. He stretched out his hand all day to a rebellious people, but they threw his hand down to the ground.
That's right. That's right.
Can I bring up sorrow? Sorrow, a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune suffered by oneself or others.
When you go into the blue letter, in the same word with sorrow, it says pain of mind, body, and spirit.
Right.
I was like,
Wow.
So you could be hurting mentally, because what? You can't provide for your family. Physically, because you can't eat yourself. And spiritually, because you're gonna be crying to a God that's not gonna answer you in that day, man. You know?
It says unhappiness, depression, regret.
They're going to regret that they didn't take heed to this word, man.
Right.
They're going to be all depressed. They ain't got no lunch meat or nothing, bro. They ain't got no oodles or noodles or nothing. The God of the Bible going to make sure they ain't got nothing.
That's right.
You know? And they going to have to come out here, defend for themselves, amongst a crowd of brute beasts. Every man for himself. He was going after your head. You deserve it, though.
That's right. In fact, I think I got.
What's the end of that? Call him finish this off, bro, and then you can bring my precept. What I'm saying?
There's a little bit more.
Finish your would you bring out some more definitions?
No, this is the end of that verse. It says, this is the end of verse 39. It says, mourning and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
On every side. So the whole earth was shut down by this COVID-19 and other things that are taking place. You know, the whole earth is being affected by World War III brewing up with the.
Man, ain't nowhere you can run or hide.
Ain't nowhere you can run and hide. Yep. Oh yeah, slightly.
You leave America, no saying nowhere to go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna run into more misery, more headache, more sorrow. You looking for your water, bro?
Yeah.
Want one?
Right behind you. Yeah, that's the drink right there. What?
Circumspect. Circumspect. See your brother looking around. He looking around for something. It says, you was making a statement or something, one of y'all?
Well, you was making a statement about anywhere you go, you'll be affected by the plagues, sorrows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Lord come for you? Cause ain't nowhere to hide, ain't nowhere to run. A song said that. Nowhere to run to, baby, and nowhere to hide. I know I ain't the greatest singer, but hey, look, that's what the Lord is saying. You know?
Yep, right.
So let's go back. Cause you was finished, right? Cause I about?
Kind.
So let's go back to Isaiah, because I got a precept for this. It's gonna hit hard. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 8 again. And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. And I got a precept. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 20. What the hell is that? Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 20. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, behold, mine anger and mine fury shall be poured out upon this place.
Yep, upon this place, man. And the whole earth. You know, and the Lord is showing how much he hates America.
Right.
It stems from America and all its philosophies that it pushes these other nations drinking off the wine of Babylon, man. So the Lord is showing his anger. He's bringing sorrows. All of these 3 to 5 year plans and 7 to 10 year plans these people had, it's going down the drain,
right.
Man. They losing everything, man.
Right. Your 401k ain't worth shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know? The dollar ain't worth nothing. The dollar ain't worth the paper that it's printed on. You know?
Yep. Right.
The Lord really hates this place.
Yep.
It says, mine anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place. Yep. It's gonna get real bad out here. Yep. So these people are gonna be pain and sorrow. They should be afraid. All the above, right?
That's right.
It says, upon man and upon beasts and upon the trees of the field. Remember, Ezra said, is the Lord mad at the water?
Right.
Hey, what did the trees do? He's burning everything, man.
Right.
It says that upon the trees of the field and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall burn, and it shall not be quenched.
It shall burn and it shall not be quenched. And hey, America's gonna be laid desolate. Scriptures say, what would I if it already be kindled?
Ain't enough water, my man.
Ain't enough water, man.
Ain't enough water to put out that fire. So
right.
So what the hell is a fire truck gonna do in that day? Nothing. But get burned up.
Try to jump in the lake if you want to, you can get boiled.
Yep.
That was called it because Lord said, well, he's gonna bring 200 million missiles to this place, man.
Right.
That's what 400. That's 4 million for each state, man.
That's right, brother.
Overkill, man. The Lord
Boom, 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 boom.
That's right. On top of that, guess what? Chariots.
Right.
So you got
black.
Right.
Hey man, that's like for one Jake, that's like 600 Jews jumping Jake. Man.
Right.
And each one of them get a turn.
I know that's right, bro. And Jake, Bob, Jake,
right.
They just stand his ass up and punch the shit out of him, right?
That's right.
So going right back, Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh.
Yep. Behold,
behold,
meaning to look,
right?
To see. The day of the Lord coming cruel.
Right. Both with wrath and fierce anger.
Wrath meaning extreme anger, man. Fierce anger. So majority of our people claim they didn't want to see the Lord. You don't know what that consists of.
Right.
He's coming cruel and angry, man. He's coming pissed off and with vengeance.
That's right. To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Wickedness is going to be purged, and that's how the Lord's going to do it. He's going to destroy the land of America, lay the land of America desolate, All right, and there's no more wickedness is gonna be ruling, man.
That's right.
We gonna have these heathen nations in submission, man. They're gonna be under our rulership.
That's right.
right.
Forever.
Forever. So of course wickedness is never gonna rise again, man. And the Lord's gonna
Now, these people gonna commit wicked acts because the law's gonna be in our inward parts.
Right.
So these people gonna, that's when that hammer gonna, that's what
exactly.
what was it, a rod of iron?
Yep.
That's when that rod of iron gotta come out, you know what I'm saying? So these heathens, they're not gonna obey the letter 100% like we are, because it's gonna be in our inward parts. They still gonna go to hell off.
Yep.
And then they'll have to judge them, man.
Ain't no fun if you can't judge them.
Right.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta be able to bust their head every now and then when you feel like it.
right.
Make them go off on purpose.
That's
Beat their ass, you know what I'm saying, bro? Beat
got-
the skin off on them.
Yep. That's
Go ahead, bro.
I got a definition for you.
Yeah.
It says cruel, the etymology of cruel. It says, because this is how the Lord's coming. It says, the etymology of cruel from the 12th century, it says to be stern.
Man.
It says of suffering death. It says attended by much distress.
Bro.
Okay, so this person's gonna cause what? Much distress. It says to be cruel. It says inclined or willing to make another suffer.
Damn.
So the Lord's coming. He wants people to suffer.
That's right.
Yep.
You know, the Lord said that what? He got individuals particularly that he has on his list that those are the ones that pierce him. He loved them. He named them.
I know that's right.
He pointed out like, look, even those that pierce me.
Right.
So the Lord even said, look,
You got
I'm getting
Pacific.
About that. Right.
You got Pacific with it.
the last carnation, King Solomon, man.
Yeah.
We look at when he came after King David died, you know, passed on to the spiritual realm. What happened? He executed judgment. Man.
Yeah.
When you read that,
For
you
all
like,
his dad's enemies.
All his enemies.
woo,
Yep.
like, I mean,
Yep.
we really read it. I like to listen to the dramatized version of it.
Yep.
He was getting
that.
down.
Yep.
He was
Yeah,
like, yo,
read that.
he
Yep.
told his men to what? Follow upon him.
Yep.
That's
Stuff.
right.
What does that mean? Get him.
Get him.
That's right.
Stuff. It's gonna be the same thing. Gonna have them the fishers turn into
That's that
hunters.
Jake talk anyway.
Yeah.
Fall upon them. That's that Jake talk anyway, man.
Yeah.
Jake
It's
talk.
gonna be the same thing though. The Lord's gonna turn his fishers into hunters, and he's gonna say he's gonna fall upon them, man.
Yep.
You know, bring them hither before me. If they don't want me to rule over them, bring them hither and slay them before me, man.
That's right.
So the king is coming back to do justice to the earth.
That's
man.
right.
You know.
No bad deed will go unpunished.
That's
right.
right. That's right. It says just a little bit more. It says to be cruel. It says to cause mental or physical suffering on any sentient being. Which means sentient means any living being, man. All right. So the Lord is gonna be causing what? Mental and physical pain to all the wicked, man.
All
You know?
Beautiful.
You just want to 9, you want me to read down something. That was it.
That was it. You finished 9? Yep. Yep. Whatever you brothers got, you know.
I believe if you jump down to verse 11.
111.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of figured that's why. Look, that's why I held it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I kind
no.
of figured. I kind of figured one of y'all were gonna say 11. And it was Kazakbar. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
God, the Lord's gonna punish the world for their evil, man. All right, starting with the nation of Israel, his own people, man.
That's right.
And the Lord's doing it right now, man. Okay, Jake is getting shot left and right. There's videos of, you know, the cops, even though they're still on camera, they don't give a damn, man.
I know, right?
Just blasting Jake away, man.
Don't give a damn.
Well, if you said earlier, you brought a definition about cruel, Lord, causing intentions of punishment on someone. Well, spirits created for vengeance.
That's right.
The Lord created certain
You
people.
know what would be biggest fucking houses though, right, bro?
No, right?
That's what I'm saying, man. What's these people gonna do when it ain't got ain't nothing to eat for real, for real? You know what biggest houses though, man. You know what I'm saying? Tear fucking toilet up, man. That's a whole nother story though, man. Go ahead, Rock.
We was going to the word cruel earlier about bringing willful harm against someone, physical or mental.
Right.
Hey, spirits created for vengeance, man.
That's right.
And the Lord's bringing that on those who are being wicked, man. Evil, like you
The
said.
Lord got his men, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom of the totem pole right about now. And we more flashing than these heathen, man. Esau going back to his lower state again, man. You know, the Lord got Esau walking around, you know what I'm saying, Sleazy E walking around like a bum, man. In his own corporation, man. He's supposed to at least came through with a 3-piece suit on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the butterfly collar, you know what I'm saying, with the butterfly.
American Psycho style.
Right, it's like, true, man.
Well,
The Lord said, you know what I'm saying, seeing the downfall of your enemy is one of the joyous things that a man could ever desire, man.
That's right.
One of them anyway.
That's right.
And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity.
He said the wicked for their iniquity, man. to talk about starting with our people, man, because our people are the only ones that can really go off. You know, really sin according to the Bible, man.
Yep.
All right? He's going to punish them for their iniquity,
That's
their sins according to the Bible, man. Jake willingly eating shrimp, crab, pork, lobster.
Right.
You know, committing adultery.
Get popped in their ass. I mean, it was kind of
No, it's real.
Hey, but
it
Jake-
came out real.
Yeah, no.
You can't get more plain and
You help
You know what
with
I'm
it,
saying?
you
Right,
know.
right.
Like, look,
You
man, that's
know,
what's happening, though. So,
Right.
he's like, not like you lying, bro.
Right.
And stuff. Hey, that Jake is going to be punished for that.
Right, yeah.
You know, selling out.
That's
You know,
right.
giving up the words of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Those are the ones that's going to get the worst stripes right there.
Yeah.
You know, those that, like the brother brought earlier, that fell off on the wayside, man.
Yeah.
You know, that gave up on this truth, man.
You can always listen to music, yo, but it's the true song I love to hear.
Right.
That's right.
You know, music comes and goes, but not this song.
That's right.
This song remains the same. It's
right.
good to hear.
Right.
It's pleasant to your ears.
Right.
It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
And we just came out of with America deemed as Pride Month, man.
Yeah.
You know, but guess what? The scriptures say what? These cities will be cast down for their pride, man.
Right.
Okay. You know, they'll be cast down for their pride, and everybody in the city is pride, but the men of the Lord.
That's right.
The men of the Lord are the humble, the
That's
meek.
right.
What the humble and the meek shall inherit the earth. But guess what? Pride go before destruction.
Right.
So we're about to see the death and destruction of the wicked, man. But why? Because they're prideful against Yahweh by Shemel Shai.
That's right, brother. It says, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
And Esau's going down too, man. He's the terrible, evil man of the earth, man. Okay? And Yahweh Shemel Shai is about to bring down and 2/3 of our people too, man. Like I said, we always talk about the 2/3. Why? Because they're the main reason why we're in this predicament right now, man. You know, the men of the Lord was called because you have men of the Lord, for example, like Jeremiah, who was following the Lord's instructions and stuff. Because of the majority of the people went into slavery, and guess what? That same man of the Lord that was following the instructions back then came back and now was sinning against the Lord, man.
Yeah, because he punished us as a nation.
Yeah.
I mean, he do punish us individually, but we all go, you know what I'm saying, like Edom.
Yeah.
You got some Edomites, I ain't do nothing. Look, your whole nation going into captivity though.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you fed a homeless person or not. You might have not did wickedness in this generation, but who knows what the hell you did back in the day.
That's right.
You know? Just like Lord Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? He got punished for what he did when he was Solomon.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So somewhere down the line, every one of us did something.
Yep.
Yep.
Every one of these heathens did something.
That's right.
And you come back and get punished for it.
That's right.
Whoever perished being innocent.
All right.
And Jake, hey man, the reason, and the brother's been doing this lately, I've been seeing it, and because I totally forgot about that scripture. You the one that said, let his blood be upon
Yep.
us. and our
Right.
children.
Yep.
You said that.
Right.
Yep.
So you, now, the Lord's making you eat those words, man.
Yep.
You know? So you gonna suffer death and destruction, man, because the blood of the Yahweh Shai is not, you're not covered by it, man.
That's right.
You know?
I'm going to read 12 and 13. Because remember I mentioned earlier, you know what I'm saying, that the God of the Bible going to make his men more precious than fine gold. Look at the scripture, might as well read it.
sir.
Verse 12, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. I will make a man. I will make a man.
That's right.
You know, Esau got his little pawns, you know what I'm saying? So he got the power, you know what I'm saying, to make Israel's famous superstar, so forth and so on, you know what I'm saying, to walk across that stage, you know what I'm saying, with the plaques, you know what I'm saying, with the Golden Glove Awards and all the other nonsense. But this is what the Lord said. This is what Yahweh about Shemel Shai said, the God of the Bible. This is what he had to say, my man.
That's right.
I will make a man, the elect of the nation of Israel,
That's right.
more precious than fine gold.
See with the Lord, when he does that, that's like, for example, we use the ancient righteous men of the scriptures, right? The Lord gave those men what? Everlasting names, man. There's, to this day, if you go around the world and you say King David, you say Moses, you
Yep.
say Peter, you say Elijah, all these
Yep.
men of the Lord, they gonna know who you talking
Noah.
about, man. They be
Being
like,
all
oh yeah, that's
said.
the man in the scriptures.
Right.
An everlasting name, what? They were made more precious than fine gold.
Oh yeah, the scriptures say a good name is better than precious ointments or something like that.
And
Something to that effect.
when we read authority, what it said, says power
Given.
given
Right.
or with what? A good reputation.
That's right.
So hey man, we
That's
want that
right.
good reputation from the Lord, man.
Right. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
And that was like the best gold in the world, man. You know?
Yeah.
We'll be on top of that. Way
rare,
on
too.
top of that, man.
Gold of Ophir is rare.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know,
rare.
hey, the elect, that's a rare that's a few number, man.
Yeah.
Compared to all the billions and billions of people on the earth, man. You know, all these spirits, you only got a few spirits that are meant to be that ruling class, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
See the Lord, when He drops those missiles, the world is gonna rock to and forth like a drunkard, as the scriptures say, man. It's really gonna, the Lord's really gonna go out to rock this world.
That's right.
Michael Jackson style.
You're gonna rock your body.
Right. You know?
You're gonna rock your body.
That's right.
It says, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of His fierce anger.
Hey man, you know, we were looking with the power, because our people don't understand who we're talking about, man. We're talking about the omnipotent power of the universe, man. It's about to bring death and destruction upon this place, America, man. All right, that it will be a memorial to all kingdoms on the earth. That this was never how He was supposed to rule, man. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah was an example, but guess what? America is about to be the greatest example ever in history.
So the Lord said it'd be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than this place. He said that was light work. What I did to Sodom and Gomorrah was light work compared to what I'm going to do to this place.
And the wickedness there wasn't as great as it is now, man. And that's wild, you know, to say that. Like, come on, man. The Lord, you know, destroyed that place instantly.
People ain't talking about the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah no more. They're talking about the wickedness of America.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We just come in and just be whatever the hell you want to. Come to America, live, be young, die free, or whatever the slogan they say. You know what I'm saying? Just come over here and just live a careless life. That's why these people of these other countries come over here, man. America turns them out, man. Look at these women from these other nations that come to America and get turned out, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Become whores and everything, bro. Don't cover themselves up with nothing no more. Tattoos everywhere, bro. Twerking. You know what I'm saying? Just get right up on the pole, bro. Get right off the plane, get right on the pole, and start twerking. Get right off the plane. You know what I'm saying, bro?
He took the words out of my mouth, but I seen a Ishmaelite woman. And I was like, I had to look at her, I was like, that's Ishmael.
Right.
Twerking on YouTube, man.
Yeah, yes.
I was like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it had all the women clapping and cheering on. You know,
like,
just like the women in America do. They see a woman twerking like that girl that was twerking in front of the cops that time for the so-called Black Lives Matter. She had on a thong and everything, bro. Look, she went out there and started twerking in front of them, right? Started patting her pussy and everything, right? You know what I'm saying? In front of the cops, right? With the headlights on and everything. You had women out there saying, go, girl. You go, girl. You gonna go out there and get killed, girl. You looked real stupid, yo. You looked real desperate, too. Like that changed something. You twerking. I mean, throwing dead in your crack. Ass all dusty from that, being on that concrete, you know what I'm saying? You know, skid marks everywhere. Oh yeah, that's Israel though. Right. Or degenerate people.
That's right. Like Esau gonna say, all right, we're gonna give them equal rights. She had a good twerking session. Let's give equal rights now.
Right.
Please.
You deserve a raise on the job, right?
This place is wicked. That's why the Lord's gonna destroy it off the face of the earth. Right. Man. You know, a matter of fact, brother, if you don't mind, this should be a little bit more.
All right, I get it.
And I got a precept too.
All right. And because the Lord not only said He's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold, He's about to tell you what's gonna happen to these people during Jacob's trouble and when all hell breaks loose. That's why I love chapter 13 in Isaiah, man. You know?
That was the end of 13 though.
Oh, that was the end of 13?
Yeah.
I thought there was a little bit more. Like,
some more. I can go to 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as a chased roe.
And that's gonna be the people. When a chased roe, that's a roe. It's talking about a deer.
Mainly Esau though.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's called when a deer hears a little crackle and stuff of somebody stepping on a leaf, but it flees immediately, man. A deer doesn't stay. If it hears something, it flees, man. That's gonna be Esau, man. You know.
It said, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
That's right.
They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land.
See, right now you're seeing everybody being for their own people now. Yep. You got Jake being for Jake now, and then Esau always been for Esau. Yeah. But they're showing their colors now.
Yep.
You know, Ishmael not messing with Jake no more like they so-called used to, man. You know, each nation is going back to their own people, man. That's how it's supposed to be, man. You know, and it said what right at the end of that one?
It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone unto his own land.
Yeah, you have people fleeing America now, taking flights right back home. They see America's going down the drain, so they're going back to their home. And like brothers used to say to you other heathen nations, you better get up out of here.
I know that's right.
If you want to live, you better get up out of here, because this place, America, if you in this land, you will be destroyed, man. You know.
That's right. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. When all those nuclear missiles come,
Yeah.
if you found on this place, soil of America, and you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel, you gonna be thrust through with the missiles.
Right.
You know?
It says, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone that's joined into America's mainly our people.
Right.
We care about our people. Right?
Yeah.
Talk to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? If you join yourself unto this society, we want rights, you know? We just want to live a good life in America.
Right.
You want to join yourself into society, this place is about to be destroyed with fire, man. So guess what? You're going to be slain with the sword, man. All right? Any killing instrument, but mainly the high-speed nuclear missiles, man.
Yep.
You know?
That was it.
That was it on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a precept. Jeremiah 50:8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as the he-goats before the flocks. And the he-goats are their leaders. They're more dominant
That's
of
right.
the flock. Okay? But it's just really speaking to the nation of Israel, you know, and which only the hopeful elect is going to take heed, man. Mentally and spiritually arise from this place.
That's
okay?
right.
And be converted.
That's right.
But here's the point, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations.
That's right. All these nations are what? Are going to turn their back on America, man. Okay? You know, and we're seeing like the increments of that right now. You know, you got Trump pulling out of deals and stuff.
Yep.
Nations getting angry with America. Or you got China that got so-called a secret weapon that can cause a new Pearl Harbor, you know, with the EMPs and stuff, you know? Who knows, man? But we know that what? The Lord is having these nations turn their back on America, man. You know?
I did that lesson, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago, you know what I'm saying, it was one of these countries, you know what I'm saying, they got a missile called the Waster.
What?
I don't know if y'all ever seen that video that I did.
I think it's Russia. I know they had Satan, but I know they also had the Waster too.
It was a missile called the Waster.
Oh, it's North Korea.
That's what it was.
It's North Korea.
'Cause I showed the missile on the screen.
I believe it's
It
North
showed how
Korea.
fast it can go. It can go faster than the speed of light.
Let me look at it.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, yo, you can't make this up, bro. Come on, the Waster?
Yeah.
Come on, that's in the scriptures, man.
I know, right? The
Yo,
Great Waster.
come on, man.
Yep.
The Lord's about to bring these death and destruction upon America, man. And everything, we're seeing things being what? Written out, like, scripturally.
Yeah.
Like, dang, they named it the Waster? What made him, like, what in his mind made him name him that? The angel of the Lord?
Right.
Man, name it the Waster. That's according to the scriptures, man. You know? Great wasting is going to come to this place, America, man.
I wish I could find it. I'll try to find it. It says, Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Right, in array, in alliance with each other, man. You know, against her. Them nuclear missiles, man, they're going to be pinpoint.
Right.
You know, accuracy, man. Wherever the Lord wants to hit, it's going to hit there, man. Okay? There's not going to be any missiles hitting each other in the sky, man. Everything's going to be pinpoint like we seen in the movie Terminator.
Why you crash into me? Nah, ain't gonna be no missiles hollering. So why you crash into me, man? I was just about to hit my target. But it's good to say none shall miss our rank.
That's right.
Right.
Ham or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
You read that one time, bro?
Yep. Yeah, Jeremiah 6:59.
Ham trying to be Jake, probably.
All right.
Little microphone.
Right.
Or scared to say something, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Just a mumbling, you know what I'm saying? Oh, mumble rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And we read earlier, the Lord mustereth up the battle.
Yep.
It says,
Which means to instigate.
instigate.
Yep. The Lord's the one that's instigating.
Right,
man.
right.
You know?
Right.
When a person is, you know, because when somebody instigates, they be like, so you just gonna let him talk to you
Right,
like that?
right.
That's what the Lord's doing,
Right.
you know, in the ears of these nations. So you just gonna let Trump talk to you like that?
Right.
Like, nah, I'm Putin.
I know that's
You know,
right.
Come
Right,
on.
right,
I'm shooting Putin, you know what I'm saying?
He says, and they shall set.
He said something about your mama.
Right.
He said your mama got corns on her feet.
Right.
You gonna take that?
Did the spirit? Well, guess what? Iran, I believe it was Iran that just declared Trump a fugitive.
Yeah. Tell we want him locked up and everything.
Yep.
Tell as soon as he come out of that presidency, we had the police right there, you know what I'm saying, lock his ass up.
Yep.
Oh, big ass, fake ass.
It says, Jeremiah 50:9, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
That's right. You know, none shall return in vain, man. So all the nuclear missiles is not just gonna go in and burst up in the air. Nah, man,
Right.
they gonna hit their target, man.
The Lord gonna show you a real 4th of July.
Right.
And that day, you want to see rockets? You want to see fucking what's those shits called?
Fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks. Yeah, you want to see fireworks? Well, you have Bashim Al-Shah got the greatest fireworks show known to mankind
right.
coming, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you people are invited, man.
That's right.
You got free tickets. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pay what ticket or nothing, bro.
Right.
You know, for them different fireworks shows, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Tuition or whatever.
Yep.
Well, you ain't got to pay tuition, man. Your fee is gonna be you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Your
brother,
fee is gonna be
their
you.
seats are reserved.
Right. Seats already reserved for the biggest fireworks show on the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
You know, don't be late, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Lord got a seat reserved with your name on it.
That's right.
That's right.
You quoted this, but let's see. It reads on. Isaiah 24:20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
That's right.
There it is.
It shall be removed like a cottage.
Hey, man, because when these nuclear missiles hit, what? They gonna cause earthquakes, which is gonna cause tsunamis, which is gonna cause volcanic eruptions. That's why the electric gonna be up in the chariots, man. Because all hell's gonna be breaking down loose here. Even if you're not in America, man, tsunamis gonna be hitting all over the earth.
Yep.
Volcanoes, look, because this is gonna be a chain reaction, man.
Yep.
Because already on the earth, when the Lord has natural disasters like an earthquake, it causes what? Volcanic eruption. It causes what? A tsunami. It causes what? Mudslides. So you telling me that the nuclear missiles, when it's gonna cause the earth to shake to and fro like a drunkard, man, have a glass of water and try shaking it around and see what's gonna happen to the water. It's gonna be everywhere, man.
Right.
So it's the same thing on the earth, man. That's why the elect, they're gonna have to be in the
That's
chariots,
right.
man, to be safe from all the death and destruction around the earth, man.
Because what's this earth, you know what I'm saying, lean off its axis? Man, all the damn water, man, it's coming, bro.
That's right.
And then it's like you said, it's gonna be like a glass, you know what I'm saying, or water. You know what I'm saying? You in it, you know what I'm saying, somebody's shaking it. Like this. Man, shit gonna be cracking, breaking, everything, man.
That's right.
And that fire just gonna be cleansing shit, man.
That's right.
This right here. It is what it is. Get ready.
Hey, these nuclear missiles are literally gonna what? Reset the earth, man.
Yep.
That's how bad of the because it's not only because we always say it's gonna hit America, but remember these nuclear missiles are gonna hit all over. It's gonna hit America. It's gonna hit that land of Israel. It's gonna hit Europe, Russia. These nuclear missiles gonna be hitting everywhere, but the main destruction is gonna be in America, man. You know?
Oh yeah, like on that page it said, no one can escape, no one can outrun their destiny.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Can't outrun your destiny, Sleazy E.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Or none of you nations, man. When that button get mashed, yo, we know it's the end.
That's right.
That's it. Once that button get hit, that's it, Joe. We just pray that we get beamed up around that time, you know?
right.
If we're alive in that day, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing we is. Because look, we all want to see the downfall of our enemies.
know,
man.
right?
We actually want to see the missiles from a chariot, of course, hitting this place, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yep.
Like, I mean, really giving it to this place, bro. Giving it to this place. Shit, this place is defiled with our blood, man.
That's right.
We done died enough times over here alone, bro. Our blood is leaking through the soil, bro.
That's right.
These sprays can't come fast enough. And then Jake walking around with these damn, you know what I'm saying, masks on, looking crazy, man. No, they can't breathe, bro. That's why we out here breathing good, ain't we?
Right. Hey, didn't they wear those shirts? I can't breathe.
Yeah. You put on a shirt, I can't breathe, and then you put a mask on right after that. That's an oxymoron.
Right. Can I bring out what you just said? Sirach 25:7.
And then I got a precept.
There be 9 things. I gotta finish my other. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
That's right.
And the 10th I will utterly slack it. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
All right, so these are the things that makes the Lord happy, man. All right.
These are the things that makes a man happy.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We're reading it from the top.
Yep. It says, Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things that I have judged in my heart to be happy.
Right.
And the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
Right. That's a rock speaking, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it's Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shah speaking through him.
Yep.
But look, the men of the Lord are thinking the same way.
Yeah,
we want to see the downfall of our enemies.
Yep.
We know most definitely Lord Yahweh Shai want to see the downfall of
I know,
their enemies.
right,
But it's going into his men too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shit, we ain't You think we're gonna cry, you know what I'm saying, when our enemies go down?
Nope.
Hell no. These other nations gonna cry when Sleazy E go down, because they can't make no money, more money off of him.
Yep.
But we ain't gonna give a damn about this devil when he go down.
That's right.
Yeah, this man had his neck, you know what I'm saying? Or this man had his foot and his knee on our neck for 500 years, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says,
Salaki, go ahead,
I
Salaki.
said dancing in the chariot.
Right.
You know,
yep.
be happy as hell.
Right.
You know, for the destruction of
Back flipping and everything, especially if the chariot's like a rod described it, which I'm pretty sure it is, to be able to hold, you know what I'm saying, 144,000 Israelite men, the elect, in one chariot. Like Apostle Tahar was going into, you know what I'm saying, that chariot with Lord Yahushai going to be driving, you know what I'm saying, look, the elect, the men, you know what I'm saying, the governing body probably going to be, and it ain't far-fetched. It's possible.
Right.
It's believable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was with him from the beginning, right?
That's right.
So why not be in that thing? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why
You
not
know?
beam them up together?
Right, you know, and speak to them while everybody is, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
is chilling,
right.
talking to them. Everything probably gonna be in silence, though. No, so we're gonna
Right.
be fearing. The scripture said they're gonna fear.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And just be looking out the window like,
Damn.
you know,
crazy.
surrounding that little hole or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
See
Looking
glass.
down, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Looking down, man.
Yep.
Look at this place burn, yo.
Yep.
That's right.
Getting a real visual.
Yep.
They're gonna have what's that when you see through walls and all that shit?
Vision. Was it,
Yeah. Whatever kind of
see-through,
vision,
yes,
yeah.
it's like-
Whatever vision Superman had,
Yep.
the elect men gonna have it. So they're gonna be able to see down on the earth.
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna be above the earth's atmosphere and all that, but they're gonna have that tunnel vision to where they're gonna be
Yep.
able to see right down. They're gonna be able to see, you know what I'm saying? This is fucking one of them little small houses, man. And see somebody in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Fucking holding on to the door, sitting down praying and all that. The fire coming. Because in that movie, the knowing you saw what people were doing, they knew they couldn't outrun the missile. So let's just huddle up, you know what I'm saying? And say some prayers right quick. The men of the Lord gonna be seeing all that, man.
Yeah.
Seeing people huddling up, you know what I'm saying? Saying some prayers right quick before they get destroyed.
Right.
People like her, you know what I'm saying, gonna trying to drive fast as hell in a car trying to get away from the missiles. That ain't gonna happen. You're seeing all that.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, reading on Sirach 25:7, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
That's right. Hey, man. Because Jake love to see their children grow up. You know, and in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be a pleasure seeing our children grow up without any fear of what's going to happen to them.
Yep.
Okay? That they're gonna be able to walk out into the field, be out there for however long, man.
Yep.
We're going to be straight. And guess what? Right after that, the downfall of our enemies, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's right, brother.
And we're going to love to see Esau go down with the heathen nations, man. And us
Yep.
be on top of our Lord Yahushua, man. You know? Just, you know, overseeing everything, man. It's gonna be a
Right.
beautiful thing, man. Lord's
Right.
will be a part of that number, man.
Well,
You know, but the Lord is about to cleanse this place, man.
That's right.
Completely, man. You know, because this place needs to be cleansed for all the atrocities that it has done in the earth, man. You know,
Right.
you got something.
Finishing off. You want me to finish off mine?
yeah, finish off yours, bro.
Isaiah 20 and 24, finishing off, it says, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Hey, man, America's gonna fall and never rise, man. You know, that's what we read in Isaiah 13, man. The latter part, man, it will never rise again. Those creatures gonna be in this place.
All right, now, whoever that is,
Yeah, whoever.
you know.
It seems like they're people for a good reason.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that was a good beat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, you
Look, this thing is more, it's about more than just beeping the horn.
I know, right?
You got that call.
Yeah, right. You know, but they get this word.
That's right.
I mean, it is what it is, though. You know.
Let me read this while you getting it.
Yeah.
Verse 21, Isaiah 24 and 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high,
That's right.
and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Man, see, so your elites, your Rothschilds, your DuPonts, your Gettys, your Oppenheimers, your Rockefellers, okay? All the way to your, like, your,
Rockefeller, y'all.
All right.
all the way, all the way to your heathen nations, your Amdis, your Lings, your, you know, whatever they call
Yep.
themselves, man.
Yep.
All of y'all gonna be in
Definitely.
subjection
Good.
under Yahweh Shemel Shai and his men. Okay? You know, you're gonna be what put on down, and Lord Yahweh Shai, the scripture said Lord Yahweh Shai will wear many crowns, man.
Right.
He's gonna take over all these nations, man. You know?
Verse 22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Shackles, man.
Yep.
When it's all said and done, America's gonna get destroyed, and then elite banking families, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of the earth, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna get rounded up, man.
That's right.
Yep.
It's gonna be a beautiful sight too. Lord willing, we of that number. It's gonna be a beautiful sight to drag them cave beasts out of them bunkers, man.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
After many days, man.
Niggas don't know how to do nothing but just act stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I was just visioning, you know, Lord, when we're part of the elect.
Right.
We come down, we gather them up. We go somewhere and go, you know, celebrate. They come back after many days. All right,
Yeah.
time for y'all to clean up these dead bodies.
Right.
You know?
We just took this nation down.
And we're not gonna do it pleasantly either.
Right,
Yeah.
We're just slapping the shit out of them, you know what I'm saying?
Get up.
Uppercutting the shit out of them
Right,
shits, man. Straight up, man. They're gonna be terrified to death, you know what I'm saying? But look, man, you get inside that bunker, they know they through.
Yep, that's right.
You made it inside that bunker, who the
Yep.
fuck is this ripping the door off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All you hear is metal going,
yep.
bending and shit like
Right.
that. Boats popping the hell off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit on dust every damn well. You know? Or you just reappear and that thing scared the shit out of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
You hear the metal bending.
Yeah.
All you hear is a deep laugh in the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord drag.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A deep voice laughing, not just one, but a couple of
Yeah.
them. He's like, come out.
Right. Right. Look. You got 5 seconds to bring your ass out of there.
Right.
5 seconds now. Especially, look, man, and they're gonna be sitting, because they got cameras and all that in there. You're gonna see the men of the Lord just banging at the door like, boo, boo, scaring the shit out of them. You know it's gonna be playtime then. You know what I'm saying? It's time to play then.
That's right.
They play with us, we gotta play with them, you know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
that's right.
Being on the door a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Put some dents in it. What the hell is out there, man?
Yep.
Then they show the camera, they put it on the men of the Lord, and we look up at the camera like this.
Yep.
Bro,
Yep.
waving.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. Yep.
They're like, oh, well, he can't get in.
And then you hear the
And
damn
then-
door going, boo,
Right.
boo, boo, boo. You know that shit gonna be echoing like hell, scaring the fuck out of them, bro.
Yep.
Bro,
Shaking.
You can see it because they do it on movies,
Yeah.
like with the movies, with the scary movies, the apparition of being a camera skit.
Yeah.
Where's that in the security camera?
Right.
The camera glitch.
Right.
And the person gone, like, oh, he gone. Oh, I guess that was
Right.
nothing. They turn around and he
The motherfucker right,
Right
there, you know
there.
what I'm saying? Look at him like,
Right
with
there.
them beady eyes, right, bro? You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Right. Right. Got you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get over here. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's right.
Chase them through the bunker. You know them bunkers big as on the way,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Them bunkers, they say them bunkers like city blocks, man.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? They say the bunkers is like states down there, man.
Yep.
They got cities up on the ground, bro.
Yep.
Where them bunkers there, bro.
Got the-
Running water and everything.
Yep.
For grocery stores. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yo, it's gonna be fun because the Lord confirms everything. Because what we're saying was confirmed because it's written in the scriptures. But guess what? You had certain brothers. One brother in DC, he used to be a truckman. They used to drive trucks into those places, and he was like, "Bro, it's like a city down there."
Yep.
Man.
So brothers have seen these things, man.
Right.
These things are true, and the Lord, look, man, the Lord's gonna have His men get them from the rocks.
Yep.
man, you know?
Say they drove trucks down there and everything, 18 wheelers.
That's right.
To deliver supplies and
Yep.
all that stuff,
Yep.
man.
Right.
Yep. Well, didn't they have an article about Donald Trump being in the bunker? He came out to do
Yeah,
a speech.
yeah.
So some of these elites may already be in the bunkers, man.
Yeah, pretty sure
You
they
know?
is called seas.
Just chilling.
Living all good,
Yep.
you know, poison in the air and all that, in the water and all
Right.
that. They down there. Look, plush. Everything under plush, bro.
Swimming pools and all.
Yeah,
man.
it don't- you can't even tell they up under the ground.
Right.
The scripture says you're gonna be visited soon, come though.
That's right.
That's the point. You're gonna be visited soon, come after many days.
That's right.
Let's sit on that. This is that's a beautiful thing though, to be able to, you know what I'm saying, after it's all said and done, go down there and get them, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you tell your dog, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We Caleb's. The word Caleb means dog, you know what I'm saying? You know your dog, you know what I'm saying, is a man's best friend.
That's right.
So we dogs, you know what I'm saying? Until you have a shot, get them, boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? You know what I'm saying? Right here.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you know when we are some of them men though, man. Love to have spiritual power, bang that damn
I
door
know,
down,
right?
man. And just toy with them, bro.
That's right.
Reappear and then disappear.
Uh-huh.
Dreaming. Then reappear again, scare the shit out of them, man. And you know a whole lot of them old ones gonna die anyway,
Hell
man.
yeah.
That's right.
From fear, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
That's
You know, just throwing them out of that bunker, bro.
Right.
Don't even let them walk out, just tossing them out that shit, bro.
Right.
That's right.
You know they got their beautiful virgin daughters up in that thing? That's a wrap, man.
Well,
It's a wrap. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherein the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
That's right, man. Because look, these nuclear missiles, man, they gonna that's gonna be the plague of the earth, man. Okay? Because a plague is what something that is a a scourge or a horrible thing to happen, man. Okay, you know, a plague causes casualties, man. You know, multiple deaths upon deaths upon deaths, man.
You get that royal apparel, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got it.
and that's what these nuclear missiles are gonna do, man. Because when you turn around real fast, look, these people will be running, man.
Right.
And this is gonna be not just people like this. Gonna be mass numbers of people.
I know that's right.
Running, man. So it's gonna be casualties.
Billions.
That's right. That's right. And like I said, it's not just gonna hit America. You're gonna see one of these in damn near every continent, man.
Yeah.
You know, but it's gonna be the worst here in America.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't escape judgment. You gonna hold this right quick, Rob?
Yep.
It says, and like the scripture says, this shall be with burning and fury of fire, right?
Right.
It says, and this shall be the plague wherein the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will smite all the people. The word smite means kill.
That's right.
Will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Jerusalem are people before it's a place, right?
Right.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Remember I sent you a little voicemail and everything
Yeah.
about liquefied, man.
Liquid.
So you telling me that this because another brother had a dream, that a vision, that when he saw it, the brother said it was absolutely terrifying. While standing on your feet, flesh was just coming off, man. You know, like we see in the movie Terminator, man.
What's a restaurant up there that's open or something? Or he probably went to the store.
Yeah, probably the corner store.
Better enjoy. Better enjoy. It's gonna get bad in the inner city, like downtown area. It's gonna get bad. These people gonna really be eating each other. We got people panning on their building up back there, brother. You know what I'm saying? The people gonna be jumping out of that building soon, come man. Straight up, man. Hit the ground hard as fuck, real loud, right? Yeah, that flesh, you know what I'm saying, is gonna smack that concrete. It's gonna be real loud, bro. Especially from way up there, man. It's a long fall, bro.
You know what watermelon sound like when you hit the ground?
It's gonna burst. It's gonna burst, man.
That's right.
The Lord got something for these people. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Sarah Connor style, man.
Right.
Look how she died on the fence, man. With the nuclear missile. It was what? First her regular flesh.
Right.
Then you saw her muscle. Alright. Then that blew off, man.
Yeah.
First that burned to a crisp.
Right.
And then blew off.
That's right.
And it was just her skeleton.
With the spirit still in it. With the spirit still in it.
Man, bro, come on, man.
That says this word is on two-edged sword, piercing even through the bone marrow, the bones and all that, grabbing that spirit, man. You know, so that fire was grabbing that spirit within inside them bones, bro.
And remember, Yahweh Ba'Shem said his spirit will be in these missiles.
Yeah.
Because remember, the Lord is a consuming spirit, man.
That's right.
To be consumed, that means to be utterly taken, man.
Yeah, consuming fire.
Come on, man. This is why we tell our people, you know, because ultimately those that get destroyed in the fire is what? Because they took the RFID chip.
Right.
You know, because we got to put that out there. The RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man.
That's right.
You know, you're going to get destroyed because you took that and served Esau more than the actual creator, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right? You know, but guess what? You can be burned up in there and your spirit's going to be left in your body, man.
Right.
And it said tormented with fire. So we don't know how long you will be actually burning, man.
Right.
You know? The Lord, man, that's like the Lord is no joke, man.
It ain't gonna be no wham bam, thank you, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, it says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Going back to what? They're gonna learn.
We need to get a picture of Sarah Connor on that fence too.
God, that's it. We need
You know
to
what I'm saying? We need to get that.
Because it said that goes back to what? They're gonna learn after death by pain. This is gonna be a painful experience. You said eyes consuming in your holes, man. That means your eyes just melting out, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You know? You reading, brother?
And it reads, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
You'll be screaming with no tongue, man. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible experience. And what we're saying is not gonna give justice to what the Lord is actually gonna do, man. Right. You know? We're just giving you trying to paint you a picture, man.
Yep.
And, you know, right now. But with the Lord, just like when we say the kingdom of heaven, well, our words are not going to be as good as what's actually going to be happening.
Right.
Same thing with these nuclear missiles, man. We tell you what the scriptures say, that your eyes going to be consuming you, going to burn your flesh, all this.
That's why the scripture said we prophesy in part.
When it happens,
We just explain to you what the scriptures are saying, but reality actually being there is going to be more justified by the same.
I say this because brothers will give testimonies, you know, on video of seeing nuclear missiles drop, sitting there watching people get burned, and they say you could feel the heat from off of off of those missiles.
Right.
But it seemed like the brothers weren't getting burned, but the people they were watching were getting burned, and the way they were burning, man, it was a fearful sight. Look at Ezra, man. He said, "Woe is me, woe is me."
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, if I'm there, like, yo, who's gonna save me?"
Right.
Man? Like, cause the Lord was consuming everything.
Yeah.
Man? And that day it's gonna be a scary thing in that day, man.
That's right. St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Death and destruction. Okay. A sword is any killing instrument that causes death. Okay. The Lord is gonna bring a sword to this place, America, and this is the greatest sword ever, man. Right here, man. The greatest weapon on the planet Earth to destroy it, man. Okay. To destroy the wicked. To have them feel the pain for doing wickedness on the earth, man. Because like verse says, it's not gonna be a wham, bam, thank you, man.
Right.
You're not just gonna die and this will be that.
Right.
You're gonna have to suffer.
The men of the Lord suffer their ass off for years.
That's right.
That's right. I always say you get burnt a little bit. That's how you know you're in the kingdom.
Right.
Then you coming back, chilling, living a lavish life. Hell to the no.
Nope.
Hell to the no. The apostles, 35 years in battle, just suffering. Suffering down here in America, man. Young brothers like us for a couple years. Got the elders, for like 25 years, something like that. Come on, man. 2/3 got to suffer, man. 2/3 gonna feel it, man. He gonna leave that spirit in that body for a minute, man.
That's right. That's right.
Sarah Connor's spirit was left in her body for a minute.
And who knows? Because Esau said when that happens, your body evaporates immediately. But the Lord can have it to where say your body does evaporate immediately, so to speak.
The Lord controls time.
Yeah.
The Lord controls the elements, man. Your body made out of elements. The Lord controls all that, so there ain't no getting away.
Right.
He said you ain't escaping, man. He said they shall not escape. If I lift my hand up to heaven and I lay hold on I'm gonna get it right quick. I'm gonna get it right quick.
God, man, come on, man. Like that's not fair. We've suffered on this side for righteousness, so for righteousness' sake and stuff. So you telling me that you're not gonna suffer for the wickedness that you've done on the earth?
Right.
No, man, that's not fair. And the Lord is the fairest power, man, ever. He's about equity, man. Okay?
That's right.
So he's gonna prepare a horrible death for you, man. What he is right now, man.
That's right. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that even I am He, and there is no power with me.
There is no power with Yahweh by Shemel Shah, man. All right. All these other guys, they are not no guys, man. You can pray to them all you want, but they're not gonna deliver you out the death and destruction. I'll tell you that, man, straight up.
It says, I kill and I make alive.
I kill and I make alive, and that's the Heavenly Father speaking, man. Okay? He kills and makes alive, man. He's the one that delivers you unto either death or salvation, man. And the elect of the nation of Israel, that's what they're gonna be delivered unto salvation, man. The 2/3 and the rest of these other heathen nations and the damnable people here, man, okay, are gonna suffer the death and destruction of the Lord, man.
It says, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
No one, see, because the scriptures also say that, it's a good thing to be in the hands of the Lord, the right hand, the hand of protection, Lord Yahweh Shai, man. All right? But it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Shai Shai. You don't want to fall into that left hand destruction, man. All right? Because this destruction is about to be the worst. I mean, keep on saying it. It's about to be the worst thing that ever happened on earth, man. All right? Scripture say it's gonna be like no time other, man.
Right.
It's gonna be nothing can describe to how this destruction is gonna be. It's never gonna be after it too. There's nothing after like that destruction too. It's gonna be talked about for generations and generations. Man.
St. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
That describes the missiles, man. That wasn't in the ancient world.
Right.
You tell a man in the ancient world that a giant arrow is gonna come down, hit the ground, make fire all over this land. People like, man, you going crazy, man. What are you talking about?
Well, that's why the prophets use the word arrows.
Yeah.
What other word could you use?
Yeah.
They never had ICBM missiles in those times.
Exactly.
That's the only thing they could use as a description of that. And that's how you know they're talking about those ICBM missiles.
Right, that's right.
One of such term as missiles back then.
That's right.
It was only arrows.
Yep.
And it looked like an arrow when you see it coming through the sky.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks just like an arrow, man.
That's right.
Yep.
That's the only thing you've been seeing.
Right.
It says, for I lift my hand 40. Deuteronomy 32:40. For I lift my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. If I whet my glittering sword, and mine hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to mine enemies and will reward them that hate me.
Hey, that's the glittering sword, man. You know, the Lord is going to avenge his people with this, man. Okay? You know, he's going to destroy the wicked of the earth with these missiles, man. It's a beautiful thing because these things are being constructed as we speak.
That's right.
The numbers going up on how each nation is has a nuclear capability, man. You know?
That's right.
And this is all for us.
That's right.
See, the Lord is doing this for us, man. This is why brothers is happy. Like, yo, the Lord is telling me the Lord about to go all out for me.
He says one of your vengeance on his own elect.
That's right.
Surely he'll avenge them speedily.
That's right. The knight in shining armor, man. Lord
That's
Yahweh
right.
Shai about to pull up. You know, we say knight in shining on the horse.
That's right.
That power, man, coming back, man. You know, because Lord Yahweh Shai, man, look, man, these missiles, like I said, is gonna have the spirit of Yahweh in them, man, the consuming spirit, man.
Right.
And they're gonna be coming through like a bat out of hell too.
That's right.
The missiles gonna be coming through like a bat out of hell. You know what I'm talking about? Coming through to burn shit up, man. Ain't no, the Lord ain't playing. The Lord deadly serious. That's why he got us being serious about this word.
That's right. That's right.
This is verse 42. I will make mine. You can hold it up around. It says yeah, take your time, brother. Verse 42, Deuteronomy 32 and 42. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh.
Hey, man, come on, man. A sword can't actually devour. See, this is why you know it's talking about the missiles, right? It said, read that part one more time, brother.
It says, I will make mine arrows hit the weapons of his indignation.
That's right.
His armory, right?
That's right.
I will make mine arrows drunk with blood.
Drunk with blood, man. It's gonna be what? He's gonna tear people apart,
That's
man.
Jake's talk right there all day, right?
Yeah.
The Lord getting down.
That's right.
And my sword shall devour flesh.
You know, that just reminded me, because Jake, what did he say? Jake out here in the streets nowadays, when they so-called shooter dude, he said, I wet him up.
Right.
I was like, what? I'm trying to think, where did Jake get that from?
Right.
Yeah, this is the ultimate Jake.
Right.
How about Shimei Shai? Come on, man.
That's right.
He said, I'm going to wet my arrows.
That's right.
I'm going to shoot you.
That's right.
And this is the bullet right here,
Right.
man. All right?
He ain't coming with that little small shit either. He ain't gonna shoot that little small shit, but you know. It says, and that with the blood of the slain of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemies.
That's right. And it said, the Lord said he's going to, his sword, what he's going to do with sword, brother?
It says, and my sword shall devour flesh.
Shall devour flesh, man. This is the only thing that can devour flesh, man.
Right.
Literally have it incinerate, man. You know? Because his new spirit, I tried this out. I was cooking chicken, but I was pulling off the fat, right?
Right.
Someone told me take the blowtorch to the fat. You know what happens? It just
Disintegrated.
disintegrates.
Right.
It literally melts, brother.
Yeah, you know we used to burn the fat anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So I took it off and I was like, let me try, because I wanted to see in the scriptures. I was thinking, what happens when you burn the fat? The fat literally, it burns up and melts.
Right.
So that's what's going to be happening to these people, man. They're going to be burning up. Plus these people are feeling nothing more fat and
That's right.
disgust, you know, all this, you know, they're fucking, what's called defiled, man. Yeah, that's what I was like. They're defiled, man. So they're going to be like that fat, you know, that's going to be burned up, man.
It's going to say the day that comes, it shall burn them up. You know what I'm saying? Shall burn them up, brother.
That's right. That's right.
It says, my sword shall be devoured. My sword shall devour flesh. And that with the blood of the slain of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy.
Hey, man, so it's going to avenge, man. It's going to avenge his people, man.
That's how the God of the Bible going to get revenge on you heathens and 2/3 that killed the prophets back in the days.
That's right.
You know, that blood going to be required.
That's right.
It says, rejoice, all ye nations, with his people.
That's right.
For he will avenge the blood of his servants.
That's right. Ooh. Hey, man, because that's beautiful that you said that, man, through the spirit, that you got that scripture. Because guess what? There's men of the Lord
These motherfuckers
on this side.
Like they ready to eat. Like we some chocolate or something out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, brother.
He said, there's men of the Lord on this side.
Right.
The elder Abba Bibbins.
Right.
Because of men hit their hands on him that he passed away, man.
Right, yeah.
You don't think that the Lord's gonna require your blood, man?
Right.
You know? Same thing in the ancient world, you know?
Yeah,
Men putting their hands.
Zacharias on the altar. You know what I'm saying, bro? Slow him on the altar, bro.
Come on, bro.
When we made our sacrifices there, bro. Made mockery, right?
Niggas, man.
We made mockery, right?
This is why we can't bring niggas into the kingdom,
Right.
man. You thinking
And that's why we don't pray for them.
That's right. This is the Lord is the one that's angry at 2/3 of our people, man. Why? Because they're doing things that he told them not to. The Lord said, cause my prophets no harm,
Touch
man.
not mine anointing, cause my prophets no harm.
Hey, man, you caused the prophets harm willfully and happily did it,
Yeah.
man. Putting their hands on our Lord Yahushua, the
Yeah.
second commandment. Come on, man.
Right.
You think you gonna get away scot-free?
Right.
No, man, you gonna have to suffer this death and destruction right
Yep.
now, man. And it's only rightfully so.
The Lord say these nations, and he said, all you nations with my people. With my people. 2/3, man.
That's right.
2/3.
That's right.
2/3. You know? Rejoice, all ye nations. Look, with his people. You know what I'm saying? There's no respect of person. There's no judgment there.
That's right.
It says, for he will avenge the blood of his servants. And you know the Lord don't love everybody.
That's right. That's right. His servants, man. The ones, because it says, there's one thing that I always like is in Chronicles, 2 Chronicles 20:20, Jehoshaphat, a man of the Lord, said, what? Trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, and he shall be established. And he said, what? Listen to his prophets, his servants.
Yep.
And he shall prosper, man. But the Lord cares about his men, okay?
Right.
His elect, man, okay? His chosen, out of the chosen nation, man.
That's right.
You know? So if you harm the apple of the Lord's eye,
That's right.
and you hurt the apple of the Lord's eye, man, it's a wrap for you, man. Come
Right.
on, man. It's the Lord's like the Lord's favorite woman. You think he's gonna let somebody touch your favorite woman? Come on now. He's gonna do you in a number, man. You know?
Right.
Gonna do you. It says, and we'll render vengeance to his adversaries,
That's right.
and we'll be merciful unto his land.
Matter of fact, can you get
A people before us a place.
That's right.
And to his people.
It's so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So we gotta say that because like, who's the people?
Yeah.
So-called
Yeah.
Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? 2/3 of you have to be destroyed, man.
Right.
The Lord said he's going to surely pour out his anger upon you. That's why I was asking you to get Ezekiel 7, I believe it's verse 8. You know, the Lord says he's going to recompense, which means to pay back. Another word for vengeance. You know, he's going to surely pour out his vengeance upon you, man. You know, for all your abominations that you have done, man. Against Yahweh.
Look, I thought the Lord was all about love, though, bro.
That's what they say up in the churches, brother.
Right.
Lord said, I'm coming to lay the smackdown on these MFs, man.
Hey, what's
You
called?
said Ezekiel 7 and 8, you said?
Yeah, 7 and 8. Yep.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 8, and it reads, now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee.
That's right, man. The Lord will shortly, man. That means the Lord's about to do it quick. He's about to do it real soon, man. He's going to shortly pour out his anger, his fierce anger upon thee, man. Okay? You know, talk to first our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Look, forget the talking, right?
That's right.
Lord ain't coming back talking. Forget the talking, man. He's coming to execute judgment, man.
That's right.
Ain't sleazy eat through, though, man. You're in the kingdom, you like that in your kingdom.
You're finished.
Through.
And the wife.
Slew and through. Both of them. What, 2-time losers?
Right.
Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 8. Now will I shortly, he will not prolong it, right?
That's right.
Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee.
And accomplish my anger. See, after the Lord destroys this place, his anger is going to be appeased. You know?
Boy, skateboard down the street with a six-pack. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy, man.
600 beer?
Look, that's in there yellow,
I had a purse.
Look, that's in there yellow, right? You know, so the Lord needed to come up and pour his anger upon that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Instead of taking a sidewalk, right? Going through some rocks.
This man almost fell off the chair.
Right. And accomplish mine anger upon thee.
Uh-huh.
And I will judge thee according to thy ways.
See, remember, but 2/3 of people like, only God can judge me.
Yeah.
Only God can. All right, cool. We gonna see, because the Lord said he's gonna judge you, man. All right, and it's not gonna be pretty, because he just said he's gonna shortly pour out his fierce anger, man. That doesn't sound like a nice thing. You don't want, just like Jake in the wilderness, you really don't want smoke with Yahweh.
You don't want no problems.
That's right.
Think you do.
right.
I will judge thee according to thy ways.
According to your actions, the way you conduct yourself, man. Okay? So you better, right, in these days, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself, because things like this is bad for your health. And will recompense thee for all thine abominations.
For all your wicked, detestable, filthy acts, man. Okay?
Right.
He's gonna judge you, man, for all those things, man. So you better, talking to our people, better get right. You know, which we know only the elect of the nation of Israel is gonna hearken. But still, we gotta just say it. Get right with Yahweh Shema Shai or died, man. Like we always say, that's the message, man. Get right with the Lord, repent, or you're gonna have to suffer death and destruction.
Right.
Man.
It says, and mine eyes shall not spare.
And that's my favorite part. He said, my eyes shall not spare. So the Lord don't care if you got a nice body, if you look good, if you go on the top with money.
If you lift weights.
Yep.
Say nothing about that shit, man.
I know, right?
You know, you got the best talk game in the world. You
Right.
don't care, man.
Right.
You can't talk the angel out of destroying you, man. You know?
It says, you want to say something wrong?
No, I was just, hey, it's through the Spirit, man. The Lord's not going to spare no one, man. Just like it says in Ezekiel 9, man. You know?
Yep.
It says, and mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity.
That's right.
I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth.
See, you got to know that is the Lord that killed you, man. You know, it's going to be in that moment, in the moments of death, like, dang, this is the Lord doing this.
I know that's right, yeah.
And only the Lord can have that a person realize that in their head, man.
Yeah.
Because people nowadays are like, well, you see somebody die, but like, oh, he just died. You don't know if that man right before he died, before his spirit went up, they're like, yo, the Lord did this to you.
I know that's right.
He could have saw, the Lord did this to you, right?
Right,
The
yeah.
angel be like,
Right.
you know the Lord killed you, right?
That's right.
It's like, what? Oh, dang, I went off.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
Yep. You know, what's the term? This your life flashing before your eyes, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what the Lord can show you of all the things that you possibly
Yep.
did, man. That was wrong before
Yep.
you died. So then what? You're condemned.
That's why when you see all these wicked ass niggas dying, I'm saying they had that look on their face
Yep.
like, damn. They had that look on their
Yep.
They had that look on their face of damn, man.
Yep.
You know, like the Lord showed them everything that they did, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, like, yep.
Yep. Real talk. That's real, man. True story. True story. And, you know, and
That's what I'm saying, bro.
that's true story. A guy we grew up with, he was a bully, going around bullying people, selling drugs, doing a whole bunch of stuff. One of the guys he was bullying ended up killing him, shot him like 5 times.
Dang.
They said the look on his face when the cops found him dead was in shock, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord probably played everything back that he did,
Yeah.
man, right before he died. And
I was fucking with people.
yeah, I was a teenager at the time, and for some reason, I was so glad the Lord killed him.
Right.
I didn't know the Lord killed him, but I was so glad he was dead, man,
Right.
because he was a tyrant, man.
Right.
You know, and I thought I was bad for feeling that way, but that's how the spirit was supposed to be in, man.
Yeah.
The Lord take these 2/3 out, man.
That's right.
Let them see their death before, or the reason why they die before they, their spirit goes up.
Right. Spirits rising up and ready to eat Jay. They probably been showing they dog, you know what I'm saying, film of black people. You see guys like this.
Hey, what they say in the unfinished clip of what's the training day? The unfinished clip they were showing that
Jay must be wicked as fuck though, you know what I'm saying? What you can tell he was though, when the dogs walk past it, they don't do nothing, they smile and everything.
yeah.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? All
Dog
this shit
was
right
in
here,
the
they ready to
spirit.
play.
Right.
The dog was
Yeah.
in the spirit.
Right.
We talk about destruction on niggas, the dog was in the spirit.
That's right.
Hey man, because a lot of death and destruction is coming to you, and it's gonna be a wide variety. But the Lord is infinite ways to die, not 1,000, but an infinite
Right.
ways to die, man. The Lord
You
is.
can't even choose it.
Right.
Look, you think you creative, you think you a good
Right.
painter, you think you a good artist. The Lord got artistry ways to take
That's
you
right.
out, man.
He can paint a picture for real.
I know, right?
So I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 43. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people. Have fun. Enjoy yourself.
That's right.
I got something coming for you.
That's right.
Hey,
Live it up.
right.
Hey, 2/3. That's all.
Live your best life. Yeah. Don't worry about nothing right now. Just gonna live your best life. I got something prepared for you though.
Hey, but see, that's the Lord speaking though.
Yep.
See, that's why we tell the elect to come back. Cause you know what? According to the scriptures, the elect go to repent and come back. 2/3, we know you ain't gonna do nothing. So smoke your crack,
Right.
smoke your weed,
Right.
go commit, abominate, do all that. man.
Right.
because we don't care, man. At this moment, we're talking to the elected.
Right.
Right.
We're just telling you that since you go do that, we're gonna let you know what's gonna happen to you at the end of the day, man.
Right.
Seek the Lord and live.
That's right.
To the elect,
That's right.
have a 2/3.
That's right.
It says, "Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people,
That's right.
for he will avenge the blood of his servants."
That's right.
And we're so any of the men standing out here that do get slayed, let's say by either 2/3 of these heathens, that blood gonna be required on your head, man. That blood gonna be required on your head, my man.
Right. That's right.
It says, and will render vengeance to his adversaries,
That's right.
and will be merciful unto his land and to his people.
That's right. And you know, it's beautiful because we talk about spiritual power. I always tell the brothers, I was like, hey man, people, spirits is out, man. He's like, to me, I was like, yo, one of the greatest spiritual powers, I think personally in the scriptures, is the reading of man's mind or looking at a man and knowing what he's ever done, all the things that he's ever done. Look at the Lord Yahushua.
And then beat his ass right out there, right?
Yep.
Look at Yahushua with one of the disciples when he said, "Yeah, I saw you under the tree." He's like,
Right.
"Saw me under the tree."
I
This gotta be the Lord.
Right. I perceive that you are the Lord.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, he wasn't there, but he saw him under the.
Right.
But look at that man. Look, you know, in that time, he gonna be able to look in a man's eyes, the elect that have that spiritual power, and know his whole life story,
Yep.
everything that he's ever done, man.
Yep.
And then on top of that, he could read the man's mind.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's the power of the Lord about to give the men of the Lord. And then guess what? When you can read a man's mind, you can do ultimate judgment, man.
That's right.
You know, there's no accidents at this moment. You know, there's pure judgment, man. You know, and that's what the Lord's going to do.
The only thing Jake got out here is the skateboard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's the only thing gonna be left with when all hell breaks is the skateboard. Man, no damn food and that. And everybody still wanna look like the Amigos and shit like that, right? They wanna be looking like the Amigos still. You know what I'm saying? And women love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Weird.
Motherfuckers pants be skinny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers pants be skinny as hell, looking like the Amigos. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers women go crazy, falling all down the floor. That's why they got about. So I'm gonna make my man. I'm gonna make my men my servants, the one that stood so fast and stiffly for my name.
That's
I'm gonna make them more pressing to find gold. Everybody gonna be killing it. These women gonna be killing themselves trying to get the men of the Lord, trying to be seen. Trying to have our dress all up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I know you saw that, right? Trying to be seen, yeah.
Brother just said it. There's a pure example right there, man. You know, hey, but that's what's going to be happening, man. Death and destruction is going to be coming upon 2/3 of our people. And we're telling the elect to get right with the Lord because we know that they're going to fear the judgments of Yahweh Shemel Shai. 2/3, we tell you about this, but you really don't believe it's going to happen, man. All right, but you go build what's called seeing is believing.
Yep.
You know, so you gotta have to see the death and destruction and be in it.
Probably gonna try to entice the brothers on the other side, you know what I'm saying, with our leg all strong.
Right.
Sit down somewhere, girl, wearing all that black. Remember the witch. Go ahead, brother. That was a heavy scripture, one of those.
Alright. Yeah.
It says, yep, you probably know. 2nd Ezra 9,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read now.
Okay.
It says, 9 and 9, then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now have abused my ways,
That's right.
and they that have cast them away despitefully.
See, you abused the ways of the Lord, man. All right. They didn't want to hearken unto this word. You doing what you think is good for you. Okay. The Lord. I know the Lord say He's looking out for me, but I know what's best for me. Okay. Okay. Cool. Do your thing, man. All right. We're gonna see what's gonna happen to you, man. All right.
It says, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
See, if you cast this word behind you despitefully, you didn't take this happy. You weren't the man that was happy that get of wisdom, man. Okay? All right? You didn't fear Yahweh Shemel Shai. So you want to do all that, guess what? You're going to dwell in torments, man. You're going to be tormented by the God of the Bible. And best believe Esau, his torments is nothing compared to the God of the Bible, man.
That's right.
You know?
Verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Receiving benefits in America, Section 8, welfare, WIC, all these government assistance programs, so you don't even look to the Lord for help no more. You look to Esau, Edom for help, man. Okay? So-called white man.
Let's gonna say a gift destroyed the heart.
That's right.
As soon as them chains came off our wrists, they didn't go see the Lord, you know. They was out there trying to build up, and which nothing is wrong with, you know, providing for your family, things of that nature, but they weren't seeking the Lord.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, look. Hey, man.
As soon as that so-called Emancipation Proclamation, so-called, you know, the chains came off, man. Jake wasn't seeking the Lord, man.
That's right. Hey, man, they went to song after the ways of Esau, Edom, man. You know, which is going to cause them but nothing but death and destruction, man. And this Edomite is ready to roll on you, Jakes, man. You know, and the Lord's stirring up his spirits, man.
Right. It says, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law,
Which means hated. You hated the laws of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You hated when a brother told you not to mess with Tyrone's baby mama. Right? You hated when the brother said, look, don't eat that pork because it got parasites in it. I want you to live, brother. You got mad at him, man. Like, man, let me eat my pork in peace, man. You know? Guess what? You know the law of the Lord. So guess what, bro? It's good. It's good.
Right.
He said, this bacon tastes too good, man. I like it too much.
So that woman said when she came by here that day. He was there running around?
Yeah, the big one. She was
all y'all, right?
Yep, I remember.
God.
Yep. What, was she going to Cooper's?
Yeah, she was.
That way right there.
Yeah, she's going to Cooper's.
Now Cooper shut the hell down, right?
Can't get the pork.
And we used to camp in front of that spot, man.
Man.
Y'all gotta move, man. Open up the business here. Go do what you gotta do. It took years. But though it Terry, wait for it.
Right.
Damn sure came.
Right.
Lord shut it down.
That's right.
Well, we can't even do takeout. They said it would cost more to open up right about now than to just keep it closed.
Yep.
Right.
That's some shit, ain't it? It costs more to open it up, bro.
Yep.
Can't do it.
It says, verse 10, 2nd Ezra 9 and 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right. And you have not known the Lord. Keep reading, man.
Verse 11, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when
you had a grace period to get right with the Lord, right? You hated the laws of the Lord. When brothers is telling you to get right with Yahweh Shemel Shai, he was like, I hear you, but I got my own thing going on. That's the mind frame of 2/3, man.
So they came in a heavy D spirit. I got my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Came in that heavy D spirit, right? All right. Well, I got something for you now.
And we about to see.
It says, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
Yeah, we're telling you to repent. This is the repenting period, man. For you to turn back, like the brother said, everybody's at home. So for you to examine yourself and what? Repent. This is the Lord. The Lord gave you, that's crazy, man. How the Lord said, all right, cool, Jacob's out here doing the most. I'm gonna put everybody in the house.
Yep.
That's right.
For you and shut everything down.
So these niggas really ain't gonna have no excuse now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm gonna sit them in the house and everybody got Bibles in their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And let them desk, we sit there grab it. See if they wipe the desk off of it, open the pages up. The sticky pages.
Right.
You know? Guess what?
Pages turn brown. You know what I'm saying? Stuck on John 3:16.
I know, right?
Like 15 years. Just sitting in the corner, right, bro? Collected all kind of dust.
Right.
It got, you know what I'm saying? You lift up the Bible, up under the Bible is clear. But around it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but that dust. It's been collected for like 10 years.
It says, verse 11, reading on, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
Understood not.
But despised it.
But despised it, man. And a lot of people say, because this really is like, they hear it, and it does make sense, but because it's called cognitive dissonance.
Yep.
It makes sense, but because it's not what they learned from childhood, it makes them feel uncomfortable. So therefore, Jake don't like to feel uncomfortable. So to feel comfortable, you got to go back to the old nigga. So Jake is like, man, I'm gonna stay with this niggerish ways because I'm comfortable in it.
Yep.
I don't want to change, man. Right? Okay, cool. You don't want to change. There's a consequence for that, man. Because the Lord requires you to change when you come to the truth.
Verse 12.
Well, like I say, if you know better, you do better.
Right.
Right. It says, verse 12, the same.
You should anyway.
That's
I
right.
know, right? The same must know it after death by pain.
After death, by pain. Okay? See, here's the thing. You know, you read the death of the prophets and everything. We know that the death of the prophets was pleasant in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And we know through the Spirit, we can see, all right, cool. You know, maybe that brother didn't feel no pain. Look at Stephen, you know? Well, he was in an out-of-body experience when he was getting stoned. Body probably flailing all over the place, getting stoned, but his spirit wasn't, his body didn't feel nothing.
Right.
But guess what? Your death, the 2/3, when your head get chopped up by the guillotine, you feeling every single sharp of pain.
Or tell you it's a rock, you know what I'm saying? Show you favor and dead one's death.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's one way to be favored, man. And what? Your spirit not even in the body no more, man. You don't feel nothing. It's just an empty shell. So 2/3.
They punching on that body and everything. You ain't even there. You know what I'm saying, bro?
See, 2/3. You might have somebody in a guillotine. 2/3. The blade come down, but it's been chopping heads all day, so it might be dull.
I know, right?
So it come down and it cut, but only cut halfway through, and you still like, damn.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, we need a.
Right. Go one more time.
He's like, and you're like,
blood skeeting everything.
Right,
Where
right.
no sound.
Or they stand over you, pushing the guillotine down, trying to
Right.
cut the rest of your neck. And
You want to jumping on
right,
it.
right.
oh man, bro.
You got a big fat dude come out of nowhere and just start jumping on it.
Right.
Hey man, look, the Lord said torments, bro. So this is why we're laughing, because the Lord said these things is gonna be happening, man. You have to know after death by pain, it's gonna be a painful experience. Because pain brings correction, man. You know? When your parents whoop you, it's a painful experience, and it what causes trauma. There we go. That's the word. Trauma. But if someone's traumatized, they don't go near the thing that caused them trauma. If somebody's traumatized in an airplane accident and they're the only ones that survive, you think they're about to go on another plane that ever again in their life? No. So the Lord about to cause trauma for you, and you gonna learn that you should have never did the things that you did before.
But the scripture say,
You can tell that Jake ain't how to breathe. Look, stay up, man.
yeah, you see
Look at his mask.
still wearing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
We're getting carbon dioxide poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carbon dioxide.
Going to your point though, all right.
The Lord don't give a fuck, though. The Lord ain't fucking you, suffocate yourself to death. Man ain't gonna give you the wisdom to take that motherfucker off, you know what I mean?
Common as it is.
Yeah.
Take it off.
This shit like a balloon, though. That bitch know right there, he can't hardly breathe, right, bro? Damn, man, I know, right? Yeah, everywhere you go, you better have it on, nigga. They doing it, you know what I'm saying, bro? Damn, man.
That's my pain.
Damn, bro.
And people killing themselves with masks, man, right now. Slowly.
Air keeps you alive. People, hello?
Right.
Hello. Air keeps you alive.
That's right.
It's funny, this is the next precept, verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished.
Look, man, we're not over here at night being like, damn, Lord, you said you're gonna kill them. How you gonna? No, the Lord said you're gonna kill them. You gonna kill them, man.
Right.
The Lord, but even within that, the Lord give you an instance on how you gonna kill 2/3, man. Because I'm gonna kill them by wild beast, Look, the Lord gave us the scoop on how they gonna die. Don't be worried about how these niggas are gonna die. All right, but what else? What was about to say?
It says, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is,
That's right.
and for whom.
Because it said, don't worry about how they're gonna die and when. Look, when somebody might do a brother wrong, and that's 2/3, we send them curses. After we send the curses, we know the Lord about to get them.
Yep.
We're not worried about when the Lord's about to do it. The Lord does it on His own time. You know, when He sees fit, He's gonna judge that person. Okay, we just know that we know the judgment is gonna go out. You know, so the Lord said, don't worry about how and when I'm gonna judge the person. Just know they're gonna be judged. You know, and that's 2/3. They're gonna be judged, and the Lord made a promise, so it's gonna happen. All right, but don't be worried about them, but worry about what, brother?
It says,
You right, naps on the legs. You must be fucked up.
it says, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
Inquire how the righteous shall be saved. Okay, you're asking the Lord, like, all right, Lord, I'm trying to get right with you. How can I be saved out of this place, America? That's how you inquire, man. Inquire how you could be saved. All right, inquire who's going to be saved out of America. All right, the elect will be saved. All right, cool. All right, what is the hopeful elect man going to do? You know, what is his attributes? So I can try to put on those attributes to the best of my ability. Lord's will, you know, making my calling and election sure, man. That's what you should be worried about, man. You know, talking to the brothers, man. You know,
I always use sports analogies. You know, if you're trying to be the best in your sport or whatever, like LeBron James, he should inquire about the greats before him.
Yep.
So that way he can follow down the right path. They already went through it.
That's right.
Or, you know, like the men the Lord set up as examples. Well, what is the righteous men doing? What should I be doing? How can I follow the right path. What is Apostle Tahar doing? What is Apostle Gabar doing? And you notice that they're following what the examples in the Bible tell you to do.
That's right. The scriptures say that the scriptures are written for aforetime for our learning. So we're learning how the men of the Lord moved in the time of trouble,
In
man.
the time of trouble, yep.
You know, all right. Or they trusted on the Lord. Okay.
Right.
They feared the commandment of the Lord, so they didn't go off. Guess what? The Lord preserved them.
Right.
All right. Guess what? Oh, the Lord. Oh, that man got put to death, but guess what? The Lord honored his death. All right. Cool. He was a man of the Lord. He stood for the Lord, but the Lord had him in the spirit say, look, my end is going to be better than yours.
Right.
And stuff, you know? Hey, man, these are things that are written for our learning to what? Think upon them. And Lord's will that we be them same men back then, man. All right? That what? We were riding for the Lord even if it ended up into our so-called death, man.
Yep.
You know?
It says, reading on, verse 13, whose the world
I tell you,
is.
the men stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord was crowned.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them had to be martyrs,
That's right.
but they was eventually crowned. Though.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. It says, reading on, verse 13, whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
That's right. Yeah.
Verse 14, then answered I and said, 15, I have said before and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter,
That's right.
that there be many more of them which perish.
2/3, majority of our people, 66.6%. Majority. Okay? All right, more than half of the nation of Israel is going to perish, man, here in America.
Then of them which shall be saved.
Then what shall be saved? 144,000 and the 1/3 elect men, women, children. Which is the friends of the prophets, the helpers, the wives, the children, man. That's a few. That's a few, man. I looked it up, even because I was like, I want to see, because in our eyes, 144,000, to a man, that's still a lot. But I looked up the 144,000. All of them can fit in the Michigan, like in the seats and in the actual stadium on the field. All the 140. That's just the leaders of the nation. All of them can fit in there to capacity, and that's not even counting the 1/3 and stuff. But that little stadium in America, that's like a what? That's like a drop compared to the rest of the
Needle in the haystack.
So hey, man, the Lord's really about to have only a remnant, man. A very small, which remnant goes back to what? A very small number after a great slaughter. Okay, when you look up the definition.
Verse 16, like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Like a wave is greater than a drop. You drop a little water out the bucket. That one little drop, that's the elect compared to the whole pail bucket that's about to be destroyed, man. Come on, man. That's about to be boiled, so to speak.
That's right.
With
Steam.
fire. That's right.
Steam. You know what I'm saying?
That's about to be burning, man. You guys, that's
Yep. 2 Ezra 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord.
Now, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh by Shem Shai, man. There's a consequence for you not hearkening. Now, we're not saying that if you just go off unwillingly, okay, because we all go off, but what? We repent to Yahweh by Shem Shai, man.
Right.
Let's talk about those that what? Willfully just keep on doing what they doing, not caring for how the Lord feels.
Right. You're like, damn.
That's right.
All right. Verse 25, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
The Lord said He's not going to spare them. Okay,
You know what I'm talking about.
He's not going to have no pity. Okay, keep on reading.
It says, verse 26, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him.
All those that sin against Him, that break His laws, statutes, and commandments.
It says, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
So therefore deliver He them unto death and no flavor. Damn, man. That's
For them banks, right? You know what I'm saying? Take you to the movies. Fucking banks, right, bro? No, right? Looking all crazy, right? You know what I'm saying?
wearing that big ass hat, man.
They trying, man, but they ain't got no stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Just walking around the city. I guess they trying to get famous or something. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, but he said in that
Y'all been on banks, right?
Carton Banks?
Huh?
Carton Banks?
Nah,
No,
banks, the African dude.
African
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
African
yeah,
dude,
big
banks,
ass
right?
shirt,
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to rap it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Doom, doom. Do you remember him, man?
I don't remember the song.
You remember him though, right?
Yeah.
Black motherfucker, black as hell.
The kid, man, at school.
Can I do? Mom, can I do? Something like that shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, remind me when we finish camp, you know what I'm saying, to look up this dude. Man, I look at this, about to jump there. You know what I'm saying, bro? You saw that? Damn. Man, I do.
Man, this spirit's out here, man.
Bo.
It says, verse 26, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction.
He said he delivered them up to death,
right,
and destruction, man.
Yeah.
Hand them right on over.
Look, man, and that, like, the death angel, man, is like rubbing his chops, like, yo, I'm about to act up. He's like, yo, I'm about to do my thing out here, man. You know, so yeah, how about you outside is about to allow the angel of death, man, to slaughter you people, man.
Right.
Death is gonna do his finest work in these last days, man. You know?
And if I could just say, you see the Lord preparing death for that man that was trying to breathe through the mask.
Yeah.
The Lord is giving him a slow death, man. And the Lord could put on our spirit to be like, yo, take the mask off so you can breathe, man. Yeah. But he wouldn't have done it because, man's going of the Lord, we don't know. But that's the Lord delivering this man unto death, man.
Right.
Whether he gonna die by way of can't breathe through the mask, or get hit by a car, whatever, man. Verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth.
Like we read earlier, the plagues, death and destruction. What's called the brothers brought out, it's about to be a full moon tonight. Also I believe it's like supposed to be like some type of something in the heavens, man. We know that the Lord, every time there's a full moon, it's like Esau said, there's the most deaths in America during the full moon, man. Spirits are roused up, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Atlanta, Tusborn brought out that basically the Lord has the sun and the moon dictating these people's spirits, man, and moods, man, and stuff out here, man, which is a beautiful thing. So we're seeing, look, it's the so-called 4th of July. I perceive that tonight there's a lot of mayhem that's about to go down, man. The Spirit of the Lord is gonna be out here judging people, man.
These people are restless too. You know what I'm saying? They ready to get in, and so ain't been able to come out the house.
Right.
Fucking fireworks everywhere. And then I seen a report, you know what I'm saying, the FBI making some explosive fireworks. The fireworks that really explode. They put more like TNT in them shits.
Yeah.
So they explode for real. That's why y'all ain't even hearing them fireworks like that on the shit. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Last night, man, I was like, yo, I was looking outside, like, what the hell is that?
Right, is it the military, you know what I'm saying? Nah, them fireworks, regular fireworks, they go sounding hard, man.
All was going crazy and everything, man. I'm like, what the hell?
Look at them dogs. Man, I've been winning, chilling.
I even see it.
I got this though. Isaiah 45:7. Ivy, you finished yours, bro?
A little bit more, but you can just, okay, go. It says, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
Hey, man, and that's plain and simple, man. If you want to keep on being a nigga and not coming back, you want to keep on being a degenerate, okay, and not turning back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're going to suffer the death and destruction. The Lord's not going to save you.
Right. Isaiah chapter 45:7. I form the light and create darkness.
See, the Lord forms the light and create darkness, man. Even in a metaphor way, He has the men of the Lord up here, because we're in the light. You got, guess what? The Lord also created Esau, Edom, the darkness.
Right.
In His kingdom, man. The Lord created everything, man. Right, for His time and purpose.
Right, brother. It says, I make peace and create evil.
The Lord had peace on the earth when King Solomon was ruled. He had peace on the earth, but guess what? He also had what? Death and destruction on the earth, man. See, it's a balance with the Lord. The Lord is a righteous man, okay? He's a righteous power, man, okay? All right?
It says, I, the Lord, do all these things.
I, the Lord, do all these things. So when a death is in the city, when good times is happening, when troubling times is happening, depression, all that, you got somebody killed, man.
That's another one that driving.
Another women and women driving. Confusion, man. Just be in the house, man. Stuff. But hey, man, the Lord's gonna start judging people, man.
Yeah.
For what? For not hearkening unto the words.
And they come down the wrong way too. It's a one-way street.
I know, right?
That's what I said. This spirit confusion.
Dildo heads. And I'm a dildo heads. Go ahead, though, bro. This will be the last one.
Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself.
That's right. All things are made for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And purpose of Esau Edom, and purpose for his elect, okay? Us to preach the word, all right, and be saved. Lord's will be part of the elect. All right, and Esau Edom's purpose what is to destroy the earth, you know, prepare missiles to destroy himself, and then what, to go into slavery and then be destroyed after slavery. Come on, man. It's all with the Lord's use, man, you know?
It says, Proverbs 16:4, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
That's right.
Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked for the day of evil, man. And that's plain and simple, man. All these things is of the Lord, man. So the Lord is going to be the one to take Esau Edom down. The Lord's going to be the one to save the elected nation Israel. Lord's will be a part of that number, man. You know, everything the Lord is doing it, man. You know, and that's why we have faith, because we know the power that's causing all these things. You know,
that's it, bro. Hey, close out. So with that being said, before we close out, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the 100% truth according to the Bible and who rule well. And a double shalom to all the Akim and Akwab out there who are true and sincere believers in Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
You talking about those Edomite chicks? Yeah, hit that. A group of them. I see you do a double take.
Hold on, brothers. I ain't stop at a raw.
You don't have that button in the middle?
You know, button in the middle, bro. Can't be that. I'm saying, stop it.
Yeah, it's covering it.